All right. Okay, so we said we were going live at like 6:45, but came in early, came on time. Welcome back, Hoop Talk Podcast, episode 18. First round of the playoffs are done, but before we get into that, let me introduce my co-host. Dom, say what's up.
Yo, what's up? What's up? What's up? Add me on Snapchat.
Yes, sir. The links are in the description. George, say what's up.
Yo, what up, guys? Honor to be here, man. Ready to talk these playoffs. Let's get it.
KB,
Yo, what's up? Yep.
he's going through a tough time right now. And King.
What's good, guys? All I gotta say is rip Clippers and that man John Wall. Ooh, Jesus Christ.
All right, chill.
And Taj, say what up.
What's good, y'all? Rip Clippers. And Rajon Rondo is still the MVP of the playoffs this year. If you guys
Man, he's still
forget.
salty about that.
I mean, we didn't lose when. All right, never mind. We can get to that.
Scoreboard.
I mean, we're an 8 seed, so.
True. All right, but with that being said, the first round of the playoffs are done, and now we're in the second round. There are 4 more series. So basically, this podcast we're just gonna recap each series, and then show our predictions. First one is gonna be Golden State versus Utah, which actually just got finalized after the Clippers lost. But you guys have any thoughts on that?
I
Warriors
either
in
call
four.
it. I'm calling it a Cavalier sweep, which is basically a competitive sweep. They're not getting blown out, but they might get swept, or a gentleman sweep, one or the other. Maybe 6. I could see 6. Gordon can give him 6, maybe.
Yeah.
Well, maybe they could win. I think the Jazz maybe could win 1 at home because that crowd, they play really good at home. They play but don't be surprised because I think we're gonna see a sweep. Splash Bros. I'm gonna say this: Stephen Curry, like the way he's been playing. I said this on my channel. The first half of the season, getting ready with KD coming in, all that. I think he was just waiting for the end of the season to actually blow up, turn into that MVP Curry that we saw the last 2 years. So expect to see more of that in that series. I don't see this going long. 4 or 5, done. That's it.
5 games. 5 games probably.
I
I'll give the
got
Jazz 1 at home, but.
I got the Warriors sweeping. Like, if you really think about it, you got a KD coming off of an injury, but he's pretty well rested, especially since they've been had a break since they swept the Trailblazers. You got Curry, who's been phenomenal. Clay, Draymond, always doing what he does. So Warriors sweep.
All right. So,
Same here. I got a Warrior sweep as well. Like, it's just obvious just looking at it.
I don't know, man.
Especially since Gobert is
I
out.
know it's crazy. I know
I feel
Gobert,
like-
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
He's going to do something, but
Gobert would have had
offensively,
that.
he's not there.
Gobert would have had that. It's not like they even need him defensively because the Warriors don't even take it in that much. Like offensively, it would have been a really big boost because he could have penetrated it inside, kind of like how Miami did with Whiteside. But now that he's not there, his GG.
You can run guys off the 3-point line now. Like, you can go at Steph Curry and make him drive. They couldn't do that in Portland because they really had no defense in the interior. But now, you got all those shooters on Golden State. You run them off the line, and you have to make them shoot 2s, and they have to go in and at Rudy Gobert and Derek Favors and guys.
I mean,
like
but
that.
isn't Gobert out now? So that's
no,
He's playing. He's back.
oh, he's back.
Yeah, Gobert is back, yeah.
My brother told me he was injured. Damn,
he was injured, but
Yeah, at one point.
No,
Yeah,
he
he came
got
back.
injured. No, that he got injured this game.
Now, he got injured a few games ago. In first game, actually.
I think
He got
he's
injured
good now.
game 6.
He's good
Game
now.
6. So he played in
He
game
got
7.
injured in
Yeah.
game 1.
I don't know. The Clippers and the Jazz series hasn't really been all that interesting to me, but I don't know.
Hey, it was interesting, man.
I
Even though
think
we
the
lost, it was
Jazz-
interesting.
It got interesting once Blake got injured.
My favorite series was the what's it called? The Thunder and OKC series. That was my favorite one.
I don't know.
Yeah,
That
that
Grizzlies one was pretty good
That's
though.
Thunder.
The first 4
My
games.
bad, Houston.
Wait, Thunder's okay.
Yeah, OKC.
I was pretty after game 2. He
Yeah,
took
OKC.
18 shots in the fourth quarter of game 2. Make only 4 of them, and after I was just uninterested.
Who,
And then
Westbrook?
The series was over at that.
Yeah, Westbrook had that in the fourth quarter where he shot like 20 shots.
Yeah,
And
maybe
Man, he
crazy,
had to.
man.
He had to, man.
he didn't have to. Honestly, he was
Nah.
when you
He
looked
had
at it
no one else
at
to
that
pass
game,
to.
he was just chucking up shots. He
Real
literally
stars,
just
Yeah.
man.
he gave
Who
up.
else was
Find a
gonna
way to get other
shoot?
players
Who else was
involved.
gonna shoot? Andre
But at least
Robertson?
try to get everyone else involved or take better shot
He
attempts.
was.
He was not
He
taking
was.
great shots.
But they were trapping.
Great shots.
Yeah, he was taking early shots in the shot clock. Wasn't
He
really
was
looking to.
like the moment
What
that
else was he supposed to do?
He was
That's all I
doing
want.
like the old Westbrook.
What
nah,
was
Westbrook
anyone
hasn't
else
changed.
playing like the
He
new
hasn't changed.
Thunder player? Was there a new Roberson?
People, man.
Was there a
Roberson
new
played well.
Oladipo?
Roberson played
Hey,
well.
Robertson, the
Roberson-
reason they
you're
lost.
right. You're right.
He's the reason they
Listen,
lost.
I'm gonna tell you this. The five they had out there at one point looked like the most amazing team I've ever seen the Thunder have. It was
Yeah, it's not like they
Westbrook,
got
Oladipo,
blown
Roberson, Jaren Grant, and Steven Adams.
Yeah,
When
Oladipo was
Westbrook
trash.
came off the court, every single game they gave a lead up or gave a run up. For
Yeah,
a player
it's
who's
true.
been doing this by himself the whole season, I'm sorry, guys, that y'all want him to be Steph Curry. I'm sorry y'all want him to be Chris Paul
honestly-
or a guy that's a leader. But we are talking about a guy who came out of college as a shooting
But he
guard.
knew-
Hold up. That had to turn into a point guard. And this is his first year by himself. James Harden has had, 3-4 years by himself now? I'm sorry he has to get adjusted to playing by himself and understanding that
Even
when
when
your
that
team
Dirk-
is failing you, you
But
don't have to give up on a team.
Oh, James
That was
Harden
his
doesn't
downfall.
need a team.
Listen,
He
if
gave up on a
if
team.
you're Westbrook then, and you know your team is trash, why don't you just demand a trade? After seeing
Thank
that
you.
Kevin
Why would
Durant
you
left,
want him-
why didn't
Come on.
Then
Come
you're
on.
gonna
Why
sign
did he
Alex
sign an extension?
Okay, but
and say, oh yeah, I want to stay in OKC. All right, good luck never getting a title.
Yeah, that's what
I'm saying,
Exactly.
bro.
Never getting a title.
Loyalty, bro.
No one
Loyalty
wants
is
to play
honestly.
with you.
Listen, hold up. Loyalty is honestly overrated at this point. If you want to win it like a ring, you got to go somewhere else now.
So where
Niggas-
do you
bro,
think he
niggas
go?
is teaming up.
If he
I'm telling you,
demands a
bro.
trade, where do you think they're gonna put him?
But I don't want
Where
do
everybody
you think
pulling
he's gonna go?
KDs and shit. Why is
Bro,
everybody?
niggas
Anywhere
is
else,
teaming
'cause
up,
that
bro, and
team
it's
is
getting
trash.
scary.
Anywhere else?
You got teams.
Okay,
you
so
got
let's
teams-
say this.
you
No.
got teams
No,
that go
no.
with also-
Let's say he
the Lakers.
LeBron.
Let's say he
Kevin
demands a
Love.
trade
Time out.
and
You're
they
not
trade
winning
him to the
anything
Nets.
anymore.
Is he gonna be happy on the Nets? Huh? If he demands a trade
Who
and
said
they
he's going
send
to
him
the
to
Nets?
Brooklyn.
Who's he going to go to?
That's what I'm saying. No,
Nets.
you're saying demand a trade. What if he goes to a team that's worse than the Thunder? You have to understand is what teams are willing to give up. You can't just
Yeah.
say demand a trade. What if he goes to the Nets?
If I
He's
was
in a
him,
worse
I would go to
situation.
the
He was gonna be a free agent this
Paul George
summer, right?
goes to the Lakers.
He was gonna be a free agent this summer, though.
Hey,
He
hold
could have
up.
left.
Hey, but weren't you the
He
one
didn't
saying-
resign.
weren't you the one saying that-
No, he
He signed
signed
an
he
extension.
signed an extension earlier this season. They gave him a player
decided to
option.
stay.
He's going to stay this year, and
He
you know
wanted
what's
to
going to
make a
happen
statement. He wanted to make a statement.
Next year, when Paul
right.
George goes
Yep.
to the Lakers,
Thank you.
and we have Lonzo, he's going to
Paul
go.
George,
That's
Paul
all it
George
is.
Here's the
not.
question,
Paul
though.
George is not going to the Lakers. Please stop.
Paul George is going
Yeah.
to the Lakers.
He's
Yeah.
not going
Oh
to the
my
Lakers.
God.
He's
He's
trying to
not
win
going.
right
Oh
now.
my God.
Dom, I
He's
told you,
not
man. He's
going
trying to win right now.
win.
They don't,
He's not gonna
oh
win in
my
LA.
Paul
God.
George doesn't. Well, he wants to.
Yeah,
get
we.
I'm sorry that the player that says he wants to play for the Lakers, I didn't know he wouldn't go, even though he said he wanted to go.
He just
Man.
got swept by the Cavs. He's not going to go to a worse
And
team.
But he
Larry Bird
wants to
just
play in
said
LA.
that.
Dom, stop.
This is
He's
what
not going
I'm
to a
not
worse
understanding
team.
this. How old is Paul George? Y'all talking about Paul George like
28?
he's 32. He's not that old. He's at the beginning of his prime, technically, because your prime goes from 28 to 32. If he's 28, next year comes up as the last year of his deal in Indiana. If he sees Indiana as a failing team, why not go to a team that's going to build around you for your last few prime years? You have a chance to get another player.
He's turning 27
How
in
you
2 days, bro. He's old. He's getting up there. He's getting up there.
You want to get
Okay,
swept by
but your
LeBron
prime
again.
starts when you turn 28. If he's turning 27,
No, it
that means
doesn't. What are you talking about?
Look it up. What are you talking about? Look it up. Look it up. Your prime.
Why
starts
would you
between
spend your prime
28
years
and
trying to get
32.
rebuilded around though? Why won't you go to
Yeah,
like
that's what I'm
a
saying.
contending team already for trying to
Why are you
win?
spending your exactly?
Yeah, why would you go to a team that's
y'all asking me
on the
questions I
verge
can
of
ask him because
rebuilding?
he said he wanted to play for the Lakers. I'm
That
not
is-
going by
that-
speculations. He wants to play for us.
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Like he wants to
Well,
play
I-
there.
imagine-
This
Right,
isn't
right,
no
right.
hearsay.
That's low key
she said.
speculation too.
Yo.
Who said that he actually wants to go to the Lakers?
Yeah, he said
That's
that.
Just don't get
reports.
mad. Just don't get mad when you don't see him in a Lakers jersey next year.
It just doesn't make sense to me. It's like
All
saying
right.
someone
All
waking
right,
up and
Dom.
saying, "I want chicken tonight," and then going around, "Oh, man, I don't want chicken no more."
I
Or
mean-
someone saying, "Oh, you're not going to have chicken,"
That's a horrible
even though you
analogy.
said you want
Bro.
chicken.
Yeah.
You're not going to have chicken. Okay,
Dom,
if you want chicken, you can't have chicken. That doesn't make sense. He wants to play for the Lakers, so why wouldn't he go to the Lakers if he has a chance? Not this season, but next off season.
No, he
That
said
doesn't make sense
no,
to me.
but
I
recently
would
he
leave
said
now.
I'm tired of losing to LeBron James.
Thank
Recently
Yeah, so he
he
goes
said
to the West.
I
He
didn't.
go to the
Thank you.
West
I
and
didn't know
not
He's
lose to
LeBron was in the
LeBron
West.
Oh,
James.
stop.
I didn't know
he's
LeBron
tired
was in the
of
West.
losing.
I
He's
didn't
He's gonna be
know.
tired of
of
losing to the
losing.
Warriors once he goes to the West.
He's
I
not
was
going to the
saying,
East.
Okay,
he's
so
gonna
Getting
who's
destroyed by the
the only
Warriors
team
if
he
he
could
was the
go
Lakers.
to that
Demolish
he's
one
not
of
going
them.
to lose to is the
You
damn
gotta go to a
Monstars from
team
the
that's
damn Looney
already well
Tunes movie.
established. You
Because
gotta
every
go to a
team is
team that's
stacked in that
already well
West.
established.
So where's he gonna go to?
That got
He's going
proven
to the
stars.
Spurs.
But why would
Who's
he
he
go?
gonna go to?
But why would he
Would
go to Lakers?
where else would he go?
D'Angelo,
Boston.
Brandon
He can
Ingram,
go to the Clippers.
Randall,
I
they
don't,
Where
have
else?
never
it's
He'd
not.
go to the Clippers.
They have
Yep,
never
you're
Why
right.
would he
Go
go?
to the first Clippers.
They
Yep,
have never
go to
been
the
to the
first Clippers.
playoffs.
Because the Clippers obviously look like a better chance. Instead of trying to build a team in LA, the team you say you want to play for, go to the Clippers. They
Yeah,
can't do
but
nothing
Clippers
right.
are gonna
Go ahead.
Listen, he
Clippers
wasn't
are gonna
bad
get
in
all
the
their
Clippers.
guys.
And then he's
He
gonna break his leg
barely
again because
was the
that team is
Clippers, by the
cursed,
way.
and then he's gonna look back and be like, "Dang, I should have put purple and gold on."
Hey, just reminding everyone, we were talking about the Jazz versus the Warriors.
Yeah, I know how we got out of hand.
But going
I
back to
heard
the
some-
Jazz and the Warriors,
Alright,
I
Jazz
think
and
the
the
Jazz are low key like the Memphis Grizzlies, but
Yeah.
like younger. So I think they could give them 6 games. I still got Warriors coming out of there. But anyone else want to say anything about that series?
Sweep.
Sweep or
Nah,
five?
nah.
Sweep
I
or
can see
Yeah,
it going to
one.
6.
All right.
Like no, but honestly, the Warriors haven't even been. They're not even trying right now. Like if you look at their
They're
four
not even
games,
trying.
they're,
That's what I'm
they're
saying,
really not
like-
trying. They're
No
not
one has to
trying.
try against the Trailblazers. Who
Yeah,
has
but
to try?
Hey,
Lakers
Trailblazers
not bad,
challenged them a little bit though. They had a few.
Yo,
They had a
they
few
were not
games that were
trying.
insane.
What?
They could
They
put up
weren't
like
even
Yo, they
Game-
played their
game
best.
one and
They
game
played
three.
their best.
Games 1 and 3. They
You're
were
right.
they were up
You're
17 in
Game
game
one,
3.
the first half.
Bro,
of
the
game
Warriors were not trying. They were not trying.
you
It's
know
the-
what? Let's
it's
try to
the
come back
Blazers.
from 17 and see if we can do it.
Yeah, they're just training themselves. Maybe a little practice. Like, oh, let's
That's
go
what
down
I'm
by
saying.
20.
Like,
Let's go down by 20. Let's see what we can do. All right, we're gonna do it on purpose. Just cause. So they can do that. That's funny.
Yeah,
Hey,
They can
I'm
do
just saying, Reggie Miller said they used to do it back in the day, so I wouldn't mark it out.
yeah.
I've heard him say that.
I saw that.
He said they used to let teams hang around just to make it fun. So
Yeah,
It's
just
possible.
make it fun, man. Yeah, I'm saying Warriors in 4, man. No, because the thing about the Jazz offensively, they're not really there. Like they're not gonna match up like at all against the Warriors. And Warriors is one of the best defensive teams in the league,
They're the best.
so they're gonna
defensive
keep them
team.
on lock. Yeah, they're the best. Yo, it's over, man. I just sweet, man. What am I talking about?
Yeah,
I
it's
just don't
sweet.
think it's a sweep though. I don't think
Nah,
it's
I'm just what I'm saying.
think
I don't
so.
see it going to a
I
sweep.
can see,
I can see the Jazz getting the
winning
game.
one. That's-
Jazz
People
can defend better than
People
almost
are
every team. They
underestimating
can
the
defend the Warriors.
Jazz, like
Yeah.
for real.
But next series we got Houston versus San Antonio.
Now this is gonna be a fun one.
This is going 6 or 7.
Yeah, I
Spurs
got-
in
this is a
6.
6
I got,
Spurs in 6.
I got Houston in 7.
I might go.
But Kawhi Leonard's gonna have to
7-5.
play some lockdown defense. This is one of the best offensive players in the league. So Kawhi Leonard's gonna have to play like his best, and I think he will.
I'm gonna
We'll
go Spurs
keep
in 5.
Harden under 30.
And
Really, Spurs in
5?
In
5?
5, man.
I got 6.
Look,
Spurs
I
in
got
six.
six.
I got
Yo,
Spurs.
Pesos, bro, I need an
There's
explanation.
gonna be a
I
night.
need
There's
an
gonna be
explanation.
like 2 nights at least when the Houston Rockets are just gonna be raining threes.
Yeah.
Because they're the best three-point
That's what I'm
shooting
saying.
team in the league.
hey, can we agree that
And I
the
don't think
Houston
they'll-
Rockets revolve around James Harden?
Yeah.
I mean,
Alright.
yeah.
Yeah, they
And
do.
Lou
But
Williams.
They still got a bunch of flat-out
They
shooters
do.
around them.
They do. But let's say we put Kawhi Leonard on basically the heart of their team. Slow him down a little bit.
Yeah, that's obviously.
Yeah, but then you got guys off the bench like Lou Williams who just get his shot anytime.
Williams,
All right, but, like,
Eric Gordon.
If you're depending on Lou Williams and Eric Gordon to carry you past the Spurs, that's not
Yeah.
not
Hey,
happening.
they're depending on Tony Parker.
They're not.
He's
They're,
old.
they're
Like,
depending on
seriously,
Kawhi.
No, Tony Parker's in second. Like he's
Yo, if
second
anything,
Tony
best
Parker
player.
dropped
say-
30
I'd
last
say-
game.
Yeah,
I'd say
he's
James
old.
Harden.
Did you see that?
He is old.
Hit in Memphis' face?
Yeah, but he's their second best player. Like LaMarcus has been, he's been
LaMarcus
solid.
isn't LaMarcus no more.
Yeah,
I don't
LaMarcus
know
isn't the
what's
same.
wrong
So
with
you can't really say that. Like just look at the rock. Like, you know what I'm saying?
All right, I just
No?
think the
I-
San Antonio Spurs can get 2 games at home. First
I mean,
2
you
games
guys
at home.
look at it as like
Manu Ginobili
Wait,
is
Pesos,
like,
Pesos, do you really think it's that simple to the point where you just lock down Harden? Like,
yeah, he can't
over.
just
Yeah,
lock down.
I
Keep
do.
their point
Look what
guard.
the, no,
It's
no,
not
no,
gonna be
look
that
at it like
easy,
this. Look at
but,
it like this. Look at it like
Slow
this.
him down.
When the Thunder played the
Patrick
Rockets,
Beverly
I've
was
seen
playing
plenty of
great
games.
defense.
Well, I've seen throughout the whole series how Harden had struggles early in the game, but the fact that the others on the team were able to hold the team together, and then he came in the fourth. When he played against the Spurs, he's not playing against a bunch of young players with a terrible system and a terrible head coach. He's playing against Greg Popovich in a dynasty since I've been born. So it just might be different for them veteran players like a Trevor Ariza, Nene, Patrick Beverly, Eric
Hey,
Gordon,
but Ariza
so on
and
and
they're
so forth.
solid veteran guys. Like Ariza, Nene has been playing great
Yeah,
off the bench too.
but
So he's
is he going to
Hey,
play
so-
great off the bench against Greg Popovich? though?
especially because he got Paul Gasol. Paul Gasol is like 38 years old now. Like that team is really old, man.
Listen,
How do they keep
all
up
I'm
with
saying
this?
is
Remember what
the
happened last
keep up
team
with
with
the Rockets.
probably
They
the
can't.
best front court besides the Pelicans. They have struggles with the Spurs going down low.
I don't think the
Marcus
Spurs-
Gasol and Zach Randolph can't even eat up the paint like they want to all day against the Spurs. I doubt for a fact that are struggling with Marcus
Spurs
Gasol.
have number 1 defense, so
Nah, I think they're number 2. I think they're number 2.
Yeah, they're
or
number 2.
three,
Yeah,
something like that.
Warriors have number 1 defense.
Warriors have number 1 for some.
I don't know, man. I just see something in Houston. I think they can.
Yeah, I don't think Houston's gonna get decimated. I think they're gonna come.
You got Houston winning?
I think 6 games in for.
I think it's
Spurs,
gonna be a
though.
tough
I still believe
5.
the Spurs.
Anybody got
I
Houston
got
winning?
Houston at 7. I just see something now.
Houston
Unless
is 7.
unless James Harden tap into some Michael Jordan potential, I'm giving him 5.
Well, he has been playing like at some extreme level, but I won't say Michael Jordan, of course.
He's been playing at extreme levels against the Thunder. I want to see him do against a proven team with a.
Hey,
actual
Patrick Beverly
system.
is a great defender. He's been doing what he can.
But
He's on
the
his team.
Rockets.
Bro, I mean,
See,
Roberson, pause, but Roberson has been playing some great
Oh,
defense.
Yeah, but when it comes to the fourth, he hasn't because
Wait,
he's
who's
still
guarding
young.
Kawhi again? Who you get? Who
And Robertson
That's
doesn't make
that's
Harden
all I
play
want to
D.
know. Who's guarding Kawhi?
You
Please
put
tell me you put Patrick
Yeah,
Beverly
Trevor
on.
Reeves is going to be on him. Trevor
Patrick
Reeves
Beverly
is
not big enough.
Trevor Reeves is going to try
Yeah,
at
you
least.
throw,
He's going
you
to
throw
attempt.
Ariza, yeah, you throw
If you
Ariza
put
on.
Trevor Reeves on him, then it's gonna be a good series for Kawhi. I can tell you that.
Yeah, Kawhi's going to get his own. He's going to drop like 30 plus. He's
He's
going to
not
do
They
only
had
gonna
good
get his
defense
own,
in
he's gonna
Memphis.
hold
They
his
still
own.
scored
but
30 a
the thing
game.
about the
How much
Spurs
does
is the
Harden
other
need to
guys.
drop?
The other guys. You got to say if Tony Parker is going to show up with them. Like, is he going to continue playing as well as he did before? Because he had
I
Mike
can
Conley
see
was
that.
guarding him, but look, Mike Conley dropped like 30 a game. Like he was dropping like 25 plus a game.
Hey, Mike Conley was
was
playing.
exhausted.
He
Yeah, he was
looked
exhausted.
worth that
Playing
156
defense.
million contract. That's what he looked.
He
He
couldn't.
looked
He
worth
couldn't
it.
guard
I
Tony
can't lie
Parker
to you.
because
He
he
looked
was
worth
doing
it.
a lot. He was doing a lot for the Memphis Grizzlies to keep them in
He was.
the series.
Yeah.
So that is why Tony Parker had a great series. But Patrick Beverly, he plays defense. He's just gonna be there playing straight defense, and he's gonna be on Tony Parker.
The
And
thing
it's
about
pretty
Mike
much a
Conley
wrap.
is he makes you play offense and defense. He makes you work on both sides.
Yeah.
But
Exactly.
Pat, like, it's just on defense. Like you
Yeah.
could probably sag off a bit a little on.
You shoot the ball a little
on
bit.
defense.
But you got to
Oh,
bring
no,
it
no,
back
no,
to
no.
the ball.
So,
Parker
how does
different.
what's called P-Bev is a pretty good shooter. Like he's really good.
He is, but
Yeah,
like
he's
he's
a
not
couple
like
of
Mike
shots.
Conley.
You got to
know
keep
what
him
I
off the
not
board.
like
He's
that.
an offensive like he gets.
Yeah, he could get.
rebounds.
Yeah.
With Tony Parker, that would be easy, man. He's going. Oh man, it's easy. He's
All
going.
right.
Well, he did average 6 rebounds.
The French
I think the Spurs got to
Listen,
start
man,
Deadman again.
I done seen too many old guys in this playoff so far in the first round alone pop out with some skills that people thought they long forgot about.
Joe Johnson.
I'm
I'm
just
not gonna
saying.
lie. He did
Don't
show-
underestimate Tony Parker in the series.
Yeah, but
You got to start
Tony
Dwayne
Parker-
Dedman if you're the
Tony
Spurs.
think
Parker has
Patrick
rings, bro.
Patrick Beverly
I'm
was
telling you.
listen. Patrick Beverly was guarding Russell Westbrook. He didn't do.
Okay.
He didn't do bad.
Russell,
he didn't do bad.
and
He
Russell
did- he
Westbrook
honestly
threw the
didn't do
series
bad.
away.
No.
Russell
honestly
Westbrook
didn't do
threw the
bad.
series away.
No, but he did.
You didn't have, but listen, you didn't have to do that much against Westbrook. Westbrook did it for you.
Okay,
honestly.
we're
Be
comparing
honest.
Westbrook to Tony Parker.
Okay, we're comparing
comparing
what?
Westbrook.
5 rings to none? Are you
But
serious?
the rings have nothing to do. We're talking about right now. Like,
Yeah,
We're in the
but-
playoffs. The
Yeah.
rings have everything to do with
but the
it.
skill,
Look
at
Westbrook is still a
Rondo.
way more
What?
skillful player. Westbrook is
Yeah,
still a way
Rondo,
more
Rondo.
skillful player than Tony Parker.
Okay,
rings
you got
have
it.
nothing to do
All
with
right.
it. Still,
All right.
like
You
honestly.
got it. This is the same thing people
got
were saying
experience.
when
Experience.
Tony Parker was putting up good games against the Grizzlies in round 1. We were saying the same thing, right? I'm just saying I don't see why it would drop off in round 2. It's the playoffs. This is what the Spurs do. He was an old man against the Heat and was still productive
Yeah.
when
He
they
was
won the
31.
championship.
What are you talking about?
Dude,
That's technically old in the NBA.
Bro, that's
That's-
younger than LeBron now. What are you talking about?
You just said Paul George is turning 27. He's getting old. So how is 31 not old?
I mean, he's getting old for. Hold on, he's getting old for a team filled with 21 and 22-year-olds. What are you talking about?
who we talking about? Paul George or Tony Parker?
We're talking about Paul George. I'm talking about Paul
George. Okay,
Yeah,
I'm
Paul
sorry. I'm
George
thinking
was
what
old for
team?
his team.
I'm sitting there thinking, what
Yeah.
team is full of 21 and 22-year-olds? Wait, what happened?
Well, the Lakers, obviously.
Okay.
What other team?
Okay, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Again, I'm sitting there thinking I didn't know who you were talking about. And
Okay.
I'm just saying somebody might want to be Kobe. He might want to be Kobe. I'm sorry that he might want to be Kobe and go to a team and build around him and try to win with that. He ain't done nothing with Indiana. He had a push,
why are we still
a pusher too.
Are we going?
But
All
anyway,
right,
I'm not going into that. I'm not going into that. I'm sorry.
Let's move on to the next one. Next point.
All right, all
Tony
right.
Parker carrying him to the house. That's all I'm saying.
So do we
Oh
all
my
do we
God.
all have the Spurs winning against the Rockets though?
Nah,
Yes, I do.
We're just disagreeing on the number of games. All right.
6 or 7.
All right. So
6.
next series we're going off
You
to
got
the East. Going off to
Yeah,
the
I
East.
got the Rockets in 7.
Rockets in 7.
Yeah, I got feeling.
All right. All right. Okay.
That's confidence right there.
That's
Okay.
okay. Next series we're going to the East. We got Toronto versus Cleveland right here. First game's tomorrow. Who you guys got?
Cavs in 6.
Cleveland
I
5.
will hold you.
Cavs in 6.
Yo,
Cleveland in 6.
I'm gonna say 4.
No way.
No, listen.
Cleveland is 6?
Listen. Yes, I say Cleveland in 4.
Bro,
I said
I
5
know
in
it's five.
Lowe's
It's
video.
Cleveland-
So
It's Cleveland at 5, bro. Stop. It's
Nah,
Cleveland.
seriously, LeBron is
Toronto
just,
gets
Raptors
six.
are good when
he's just
they're on.
like
They'll
listen.
get 2.
They struggled with Giannis, which is basically a young version of LeBron.
That's what I'm saying.
like,
Exactly.
like they really
Giannis
struggled
gonna be
so
the face
hard.
of the league.
They won
stop
3 in a
Giannis.
row to close them out.
Yeah, but still, like they really
I'm talking
struggled
about
to
the first
defend
few, yeah, I'm
him.
talking about the first
and
few
they had
games.
home court too.
Yeah, the first few games they really did struggle.
They
And
still
LeBron is
a
LeBron is
22-year-old
LeBron,
Giannis.
listen, LeBron is Giannis times 2, but Giannis had like nobody else really around him. Middleton, not really. LeBron has
Speaking of
Kyrie
Milwaukee,
Irving.
Raptors have Ibaka
Kevin
and
Love.
Tucker now to guard LeBron with.
Nah, I don't think Kevin
They have
Love's
a
gonna struggle
new.
against
They can
Ibaka.
throw guys again on LeBron.
I think Ibaka's easily gonna do well.
He'll
but-
be such a
Kevin
force
Love
in the
is-
paint. They didn't have a guy that could step out or contest.
Kyle Lowry gonna get exposed again by
That's what I'm
Kyrie.
saying.
You already know.
We're forgetting playoff Kyle Lowry is like a lot worse than regular season Kyle Lowry.
Yeah, Kyle Lowry's averaging 14 points per game right
Exactly.
That is embarrassing.
This happens every year. Toronto gets overhyped.
He's gonna have
Exactly,
no one guarding
every
him.
year.
Kyrie's gonna be guarding him. That's
Every
gonna be
year.
easy money for him if he can get it
I
together.
like the Eastern Conference Clippers, low key. The Raptors.
They
Facts.
honestly are.
Okay, what,
Honestly,
right? Nah,
If
time out.
Cleveland's not.
Hey, they got past the second
He
round
said
though.
not timeout.
You're saying
And the Eastern Conference is very easy. If the Clippers was in the East, we'd have been in the finals.
my
All right.
God.
Okay.
Oh,
Okay.
stop. Oh, please.
Yes.
You guys can't even get past the
Come on.
Jazz.
If
Honestly,
you
no,
guys in the
guys-
East,
come on,
Blake
man.
Griffin will break his toe in his shoe.
If
and
healthy,
there you go.
if healthy, we'll beat
We
every
got
team
lose
besides
to the
Cavs.
Bucks, bro.
Yo,
Don't
Did
lie,
you guys
don't lie.
dominate the East in the regular season?
What?
Like how?
We have been dominating the Eastern Conference. Yes.
Really?
but you said they were
This
The
is
different.
Celtics
not-
had you guys. I was there. I was there live,
Listen,
bro.
but listen,
You didn't say.
we
you didn't
have
say
been
you guys
injured
would
all
dominate the
season
East.
long. We have been.
Bro,
Chris Paul
You
and
said you
Blake
guys would
Griffin
make the
combined.
finals.
All
They
right.
get injured
Listen,
every year.
Chris Paul and
though.
Blake Griffin has been injured for 40 games
Clippers
together,
get
and we
injured
still
every year,
got
though.
50 wins.
Hey, when I went to
In
that
the Eastern
Celtics
Conference-
Clippers
in the
game,
Eastern
man, I
Conference,
saw it live. Blake
All right,
was
all right,
there.
that
DeAndre
was-
was there. Isaiah was. Chris Paul was there. Beat you guys fair and square, man.
I'm gonna look it up. The Clippers first.
I was there. Like I saw it with my own 2 eyes. You guys are not that impressive.
But y'all make the finals though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
We
You
got
said
injured,
you
we
make
got
the
injured,
finals.
we got
You're
injured.
definitely bugging for that. You guys can't even get past the
Ah.
Jazz.
This year.
Injuries.
We've been saying that for 3 years.
You can't blame an injury
What,
on that.
what do you
An
think the best
injury.
thing goes
Injury's part of the game.
You keep saying injuries like multiple people are just
Wasn't it
out.
last
Our
year?
injury-
One injury
Yeah,
every
that's
year.
Look, listen. If LeBron James and Kyrie Irving, look when Kyrie fell down,
Blake Griffin isn't like LeBron for y'all. Y'all win
Everyone
without Blake
said-
Griffin.
everyone
Like I
said
don't get
injuries.
it.
everyone said injuries when LeBron lost Kyrie. Everyone said injuries. All right.
You want to
Right?
know the difference between that? LeBron still pushed the team to 6 games in the finals when that happened.
But
You guys
that's
can't get
LeBron- that is
past the
LeBron
Jazz in the
James.
first
That is
round.
LeBron James. That is look. Chris Paul. It was scrubs. I'm not gonna lie. They're
Kevin
scrubs.
Love got
JJ Redick-
hurt the
He's been
first
with
the
round,
scrubs
and they
for
made
like
it to the
3
finals.
years.
That's not his fault. That's Doc Rivers. He hasn't made any good moves to put
He
some
keeps
good
saying,
players
"Oh, yeah,
around
We're
him.
gonna come back with the same team, and we're gonna win, and we're gonna win." It's the same.
Yeah,
team
because
every
Doc
year.
Rivers, he's an idiot. Because he's an idiot. He doesn't know what he's doing.
Like
He's over here
JJ
saying that
Redick,
this core.
come on,
I understand this core
Crawford
is
did
not going to
show
work
up at
out.
all in
This
series.
core is very one-dimensional.
Yo, spam out
Like
the L's
Chris
for
Paul
KD,
is
man.
underrated in today's game because it's all about shooters.
What Chris Paul is not
All
All
under.
y'all got is
What?
JJ
Say
Redick.
Chris,
man.
All they
nah.
got
Chris
is
Paul is
JJ
doing his thing.
Redick, and
JJ Redick is
Crawford
he
I
had
ain't gonna lie to
2
you.
3 points. He had 3
JJ
points
Redick's
last
pretty
night.
overrated to me.
He had 3 points this
he
night,
ain't worth it to
just
me.
recently, a few hours ago. He just dropped 3 points. He scored like late in the fourth quarter. He's literally our best shooter. So we got no shooters around. Luke Mbamute is our starting small forward. That's an L right there. Luke Mbamute.
So call up Duck. Call up
You know what? You probably will get some superstars if your team wasn't cursed. Just saying.
No, that has nothing to do with it. That is all.
I'm just saying, if you listen, KB, if you don't believe me, look it up. Legit NBA players think the Clippers are a cursed organization. I'm not making this up. Go look it up.
Let's look at all the
Players think they're cursed.
Doc Rivers has done. Let's look at all the signings Doc Rivers has.
He hasn't
All
done
right,
nothing.
Paul Pierce. He got Paul Pierce. Who? Paul Pierce, a 40-year-old guy. Yeah, he's. How old is Paul Pierce when we got him? Like 39 or something like that. Why would you pick a guy like that?
He was too old when you got him. That's all I'm saying.
That's L right there. First, but that was L. Lance Stevenson. You guys remember Lance Stevenson?
Hey, Lance is a GOAT. I don't care. Lance is a
He
GOAT.
was terrible with us. He played so bad with us.
But is that his fault?
You guys remember
It's the
John
Clippers'
think
fault
that's
for being
y'all fault.
cursed, man.
Thank you.
remember
I
John
think that's the
Smith.
Clippers' fault for being cursed. You're right. Thank
He
you.
played better than everybody else.
You guys remember Josh Smith.
All the players I coached in Boston to the Clippers. Brought Jeff Green. He brought Brass.
Yeah,
He brought
trash.
Pierce. They did nothing.
Trash.
But they were
They
good
did.
on the
They're old.
Celtics, though.
Yeah, but
Listen,
they're old
they
now.
were
They're
good on
old.
separate teams.
They're
In the West, they
old.
get destroyed.
He's living in the past. Doc Rivers living.
So,
I don't
okay,
know. He's
what
living
young
in the.
player could he
thinks-
went and got
he tried to
without
get
giving up
Garnett
Chris Paul,
as well.
DeAndre Jordan,
Tried to get
or
Garnett
giving up
as
too
well.
much of the team? How many players could he have got that were young without giving up the core pieces to your team?
Listen,
What could he have done?
Joe Johnson. This like
He had assets.
Joe Johnson was killing.
Should have traded Blake.
Should have traded Blake.
Mistake.
Definitely.
That was your first mistake.
That was the first mistake. We had an offer for getting Carmelo Anthony. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna say that's gonna make a huge difference, but honestly, Melo is better than Blake in my opinion because he's a healthier player. He's a healthier player.
Melo's not good, dude.
And he's more versatile offensively. He is. Blake Griffin is very awkward.
So,
on the
and then
offensive
we
end.
would have listen. Y'all would have made that trade, and we've been here today. You would have been like, he got Carmelo trash. He didn't do anything.
Hey,
That's
but
all
Melo,
it'll be.
the reason why Melo is trash is because
We having this conversation.
he really hasn't had any help. He never got any help in the Knicks. Recently,
Melo
Derrick
can't work
Rose-
with the team. He's like a third option.
Dude,
I think
they
if
just
he
want to
moves
trade
team-
Blake to
I
like
think if
switch
Melo would've
everything
had-
up.
if Melo would
just to
have had
break
a
the
new
curse.
system, a new scenery. I think Melo would have easily changed. I think that's the case. Honestly, just get him out of New
Melo
York.
won't change.
I feel like they just wanted to
Yeah,
make a
Melo's
trade
not-
to like change things up, like just to see if
Yeah,
they could like
just-
break
just-
the curse, you know?
Yeah,
Ain't no breaking the curse.
Chris Paul is one of his best
I
friends.
mean, your first mistake was getting those new jerseys. Like,
Oh,
Yeah,
And then the second mistake was that mascot. That was the
mascot.
second mistake.
Oh my
What is
goodness,
that
that's
mascot, bro?
why you
That is
keep
not a
making
curse,
mistakes?
bro.
That's
You're
the
trying to
curse.
fix the
That
curse.
mascot
That's a
is
bird.
That
That's
is
a
the visual
bird,
curse
dude.
right there. That is what
That
the curse
mascot
is.
was
That
best, man.
mascot.
Yeah, y'all sign a center can't shoot free throws. Star power forward gets injured all the time, and y'all left Chris Paul.
Yeah,
hanging.
that's the reason.
Listen,
Like,
Hall of
I
Fame worthy
feel so
point
bad.
guard
Wait,
just
who was it that
cannot
said
get
that?
it done for the
Who
team.
was it that said when Blake Griffin was Derrick Rose 2.0? Because that's exactly what he is. Blake Griffin is Derrick Rose, a power forward
I
edition.
wouldn't
That's
go
what
that.
he is.
No.
He is Derrick Rose, the power forward
I
edition. How
think,
is he
Nah,
not?
I think the
no.
curse is making him the Derrick Rose of the
That's a bad
of
comparison.
the
No, he's
Clippers.
Derrick Rose, the power. No. So the Bulls are cursed because Derrick Rose got injured like every
no,
time.
just Derrick Rose is cursed. Not
Nah,
the,
he got
Yeah,
injured.
Derrick Rose.
Yeah,
How is
Derrick Rose.
There's a
cursed?
difference
He
between
went-
a bad
just-
thing
He
and
went to New York and got hurt like the
Derrick Rose
last
has
week.
a curse, man.
He
People
tore
just-
his
people are just
meniscus the last week of the
injury
season.
People are
he's
just
cursed.
injury prone.
Yeah,
Blake
no,
Griffin,
Derrick-
AKA
Derrick
cursed.
Rose injured
those
prone,
guys
Blake
are
Griffin
injury prone.
AKA cursed.
Man, you guys had a
No,
Donald
they-
Sterling in
they're
there.
just-
You guys had so much shit.
Yeah, Donald Sterling was terrible.
Listen,
He
and
distracted
that was
us
the listen.
in the playoffs.
That was the one time no one was hurt. Your
That's what
owner
I'm
was
saying.
No,
racist.
but
Like
that
what?
was-
Like
No,
think
that's
about that.
what
Donald
That's
Sterling,
hurt.
Donald Sterling distracted us like crazy.
Donald Sterling,
He
the slave
distracted
owner.
us like crazy.
Like
You should be playing.
the one year y'all weren't hurt, your owner turned up to be racist, and no one wanted to play. Like they didn't wear the shooting shirts. They just said, you know what, we don't
I'm
want
not gonna lie, that was crazy.
Like
was
that
crazy.
is
That
if
really got me tight.
Bro,
We had a chance that year.
if that
too.
doesn't scream curse, you're
That
blind.
is not
If you
scream
don't
curse.
see that your team is cursed,
That
you're
is just an
blind.
unfortunate event, all right? That is just an unfortunate
bro.
event.
You guys had a slave owner as your owner. Stop.
Man,
Donald Sterling, the slave.
Hey, he's not an owner. We got Ballmer now. I believe in Ballmer, man. I don't care.
did you see his
Homer's
face?
the man,
Did you
though,
see his
low
face
key.
in your
Yeah, I
life?
saw his face.
What
man.
are
I
they gonna
feel-
do?
I feel bad for him. I like his confidence. He loves
Yeah,
the franchise.
Ballmer's the
He wants
man,
to-
though.
Bring back the same bums.
If somebody can go screenshot that face and please caption it when you buy a cursed team and they told you not to, that's the face he had.
Nah,
That was the face.
I think Ballmer's gonna bring change. I think Ballmer. Hopefully this summer he has a big summer. Man.
He's not the
He
You
has-
GM
gotta,
though.
if you fire Doc Rivers.
Yeah.
Yeah, first step right now.
But
Doc
Doc
Rivers,
Rivers
you
brought
should
up
see
Doc
right
Rivers.
now.
He
You
ain't
should see
getting
headlines
fired.
right now.
Yeah,
Okay, let's stop arguing.
he's an honored
Let's stop
like
arguing.
coach and shit.
Let's continue with the playoffs.
All right.
Continue.
So we all got Cleveland. I said 5 because I feel like this is a series
6.
that like they just turned it up. You know, they always have that one series every year. It's like, oh, Cleveland's doing bad, but then they just turn it up. You know. So next series, the last series of the second round, we got Boston versus Washington.
This
Boston
is the most
won.
competitive one.
Yeah, Boston won the first game.
At first, I was saying Wizards, but then Boston surprised me today.
No, I got Wizards anyway.
So
Nah,
no,
bro.
I think we can go to Game 7.
Boston in 7.
I think
Wizards
Boston
in
is 7.
6. Come on, you see how hot they got shooting the ball today, like that.
Yeah, I got
They
Wizards.
made 19 3-pointers. You can't
Yeah,
really-
but with
like
Boston,
they weren't gonna
it's
win the
like-
game.
Yeah.
But there's a
It's
reason.
like-
There might be a
Either
reason
they
for
make
that.
threes or they don't.
I mean, they're not gonna hit 19 threes next game.
IT,
All right, guys,
was
that's
exposing
what
your
happened.
defense.
That's what
Or
happened
their
in game
defense.
2 against Chicago. They shot a bunch of threes, they missed them. They went down on
If
2.
Blake
They
starts
can go
killing
cold
after
next
he
game.
leaves, then we are cursed. All right, how about that? If Blake leaves and he starts killing,
Why are we still talking?
we talking
Yeah,
about
I
the
was
Wizards,
about to say,
though.
We're talking about the
I saw a comment. All right.
Okay.
Celtics.
I'm saying, bro, we talk about the Clippers the whole podcast.
Nah,
Clippers not even in the playoffs anymore.
I don't know.
Right.
The Wizards are gonna be
Oh.
tough. They're definitely gonna be tough, but
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough series.
Yo,
I
that
think
man
it's
John
all
Wall,
gonna depend
man.
what happens
His
in
court
game
vision
3,
is
game
nothing
4.
like I've
It's
ever
gonna be
seen
those-
before.
I just
it's
think like
crazy.
people are underestimating the Celtics way too much. Like that, they're pretty deep. They're a very deep.
No,
team.
first of all,
Actually,
what's up with
it's
IT,
because of
man?
what happened
He's gonna get
in
it
game 1
fixed.
and game 2.
Yo, Isaiah Thomas's tooth, man. He's like,
He's the tooth.
he got his
man.
tooth knocked out, man.
The question, the X factors is gonna happen is how does Boston play once we get down to Washington for game 3 and game 4? Can they play the same way they played game 3 and game 4 against Chicago? If they can,
Yo,
we can win this in
did
seven.
Al Horford get a
what's
triple
his name?
double though?
If Al Horford
Did Al
plays
Horford
like
get a
this,
triple double?
Yeah,
Al
he
Horford,
can-
if Al
he can
Horford,
get
if Al Horford
out-rebound.
plays like the
We're
way he
down,
played today every
16.
single game,
Come on, did Jay Crowder
Yeah.
hit 6 3-pointers?
We didn't get
Yeah.
no
Yeah.
rebounds. They got the
That's
first
kind of an
10
oddball.
rebounds
I
of
don't
the
see that
game.
happening again.
Al
Jay
Horford,
Crowder's
man,
not gonna
come
hit
on,
that
Celtics
man.
always start bad off rebounding, and that gets them to a deficit.
But think about it, the Wizards were about to they had so many chances to come back in this game, and then Celtics came down, hit another 3, hit like 3 threes in a row.
Because they were hot. They're not gonna
Yeah,
play
it
like
was-
this
That's
every
what I'm
game.
saying.
It's hot.
The Wizards
Exactly,
have a
they're not-
constant source of
Exactly.
offense.
They have a constant. Exactly. This is not happening with the Celtics every day. Al Horford's not going to be getting
Yeah.
20, 10, and 10.
I agree.
Like
That's
Jay's
just
not
bad.
going to be playing like this. It's not. Yeah. It's
This is like one of their best game possible. Like this is
a
best
one game
possible.
thing. I
I
don't
mean,
see
they
it
dropped
happening.
over 120 points. They're not
Yeah.
super
Yeah.
high scoring team like that. And the Wizards, they could
And
score
IT
pretty
was on
easily.
fire as well. He had
That's what I'm
30
Hey, I
saying.
never
The
said they
Wizards
were,
have,
man.
like,
I never
I
said
see
they
the
were. I
Wizards
just
as
felt like
kinda
they can
like-
make
I
the
see-
adjustments. They can make the adjustments. that
Yeah,
they
I see
need.
the Wizards as kind of like the Houston Rockets of the East, where it's like they got their playmaker, and then they got all their shooters. Like they got their athletic bigs in the middle.
Yeah.
Like that's really what it
That's a
is.
good
It's honestly all about the bench. I feel like the
They're the-
Celtics
they're the
starters
Rockets.
are probably going to get outplayed, but they need big performances out of like
Yeah.
Marcus Smart. Terry
That's what I'm
Rozier was really good in this game. And the Wizards bench, they're not going to get that much besides
Did you
like
see when
Bogdanovich.
person stepped on his shoe?
Nah.
Well, who?
Oh, yeah. Brandon Jennings.
When did he stepped on his shoe?
Oh yeah, I saw that. The thing about it is like they can hide IT on Otto Porter, low key, and Kelly Oubre.
Hey, but then you got Beal. You got Beal wide open. You got Kelly
Yeah,
Oubre when he.
but that's why you have Smart and
Morris,
AB
like,
on the floor at the
that's
same time. Like those guys are good
Okay, who's-
perimeter
who-
defenders.
Who's guarding Wall? If you put IT on, what's his name?
Avery Bradley, first team all defender.
Okay, then who's guarding Beal?
IT is just a
Marcus
liability,
Smart?
man.
Marcus Smart.
Bro, stop.
So you
Yeah.
said
Hey, Marcus Smart can play
Did
deep.
Marcus Smart be starting?
Bro, stop. He's not a guard.
IT really can't guard anybody out there. This is
He
That's
can't.
what I'm
That's,
saying.
about him.
but that's the thing though. They can put him on
Hey, bro,
Otto Porter.
and bro, this
Bro,
man
that was
Otto
good. That
Porter.
was
This man Otto Porter
obvious.
6. He's
Hit him up, man.
bro,
He's like
Otto
6'8".
Porter's-
He's gonna
like,
destroy
bro,
you.
he's shooting over him
That
every
was way
time.
too
That's what I'm
quick for
saying.
Isaiah.
You're gonna be like, you got this little guy
Hey,
on.
and if not, it's a mismatch. You just give Otto Porter the ball. He's taking it inside.
He's taking it inside. If they don't do that, that's really dumb.
Bro,
There's
I
no
think
one you can hide IT on. Whoever IT is going to guard.
But the good thing about IT,
Yeah.
he's always putting it up on the offensive end. He's always putting it up there. So
Bro,
he's
everything that
confident.
all the defensive errors that he's making, he's making it up on the offensive
Defense,
side.
it just he makes it up on the offense. So
Yeah, no,
at least, but if he has one off night, it's pretty much over. Like that is what IT is, man.
But I feel like with a team like the
really have
Wizards, bro,
off nights.
with a team like the Wizards, it's so hard to score.
And funny thing, he doesn't get off
Consequence.
nights, so it's crazy.
He just makes
Hey,
every
Bro,
inside
way
shot.
too consistent.
what's called? And he had that man Bojan coming off the bench, whatever his name is, Bogdan.
Yeah, Bojan, he's a beast.
Bro, that nigga, he's nasty.
He's a
I'm just saying, their
He's
second
a
unit, there's a lot of
Underrated
defensive
player.
liabilities on there.
Bogdanovich was getting exposed on defense in this.
That's what I'm
game,
saying.
though. He was shooting well,
They
but he was
were-
getting exposed
yeah,
on defense.
They were doing that whoever offense on Bogdanovich.
I gotta play some kind of zone defense or something like that. A lot of help defense.
Like
with
Kelly
Isaiah.
Cinnabon Olenek was putting in work against Bogdanovich.
He was putting in work. He was.
He was.
City bar.
That's what I'm saying. So I think
Steve.
the bench is going to be the key to this series.
I don't know. For me, it's
Oh, the
just
bench
like
gotta
it's just
show
like
up every
Wizards.
game.
Wizards, they have that constant flow of offense in what's it
Yeah,
called? The
and
Celtics.
Marquise
They-
Morris is back for game 2.
That's
So.
what I'm saying. Exactly. They got shooters. They got
Shooters. They got guys who can run the floor as well.
Yep.
The John Wall
Exactly. And then they got Gortat, who's an athletic freak. They got
Oh my gosh.
crazy. Exactly.
This series look like
Devin.
could go to the
That-
Wizards.
All right. Thing about the Marcus Morris thing was like the game was already tied when he got injured. Like we already came back from 16.
It's not. No, they would have still won. The Celtics would have
Yeah,
still won
exactly.
if he was playing. I'm just saying, throughout the series, it's gonna make a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah,
if
it
he's
is.
I feel
playing
like-
now.
like because weren't they up by they were up by 13 in the beginning. And
16,
you
16,
guys,
0.
you guys got real lucky because what's his name got hot. Al Horford got hot. Jay Crowder got hot.
Everyone was just on fire.
No
It's
one was
one
missing
of
the
those-
3, bro. They
One
One
made
of those
every
rare
single three.
moments.
I was surprised myself because I was messing with B Souls on Twitter. I was like, oh yeah, you guys is trash, whatever. And it was just put it in. I was like, damn, all right, is that how it is? But I just don't see that happening every night. Like,
Yeah,
it's just-
I was just having fun on Twitter because everyone was trashing me, and then they freaking
Yeah, I
came
was
back from
on-
16. I was like, "Hey, what's up?" Scoreboard.
Doing those shocking comebacks, man.
Yeah, I don't know. It's
So-
gonna be
so
very
what's next?
competitive. I think we can all agree on that. It's gonna be very
I'm telling
competitive.
you,
it's gonna be
if Al Horford plays like the way he played tonight for every single game, it's going to the Celtics.
That's
Low-key,
not.
I think
Definitely.
I
It's not
agree.
gonna
it's gonna be better.
Yeah,
He's
it's
gonna
not
be
gonna
better. He's
happen.
not averaging
Al Horford
20, 10, and
every
10.
game?
But
Okay,
A
listen,
triple
listen,
double from Al Horford every game. That
no, he's not doing
It's
that.
not
He
gonna
might
happen.
do
Westbrook
25 and
shit.
5.
How can
That's
he
what I
have
meant to.
to?
He might
It's not gonna happen, but if he does, bro, it's going to the Celtics.
He might do 20, 25 and 5 because like think about the Wizards big men. They're not really mobile enough. Keep up.
Whoa, hold on, Gortat? Whoa, chill out.
Gortat?
Gortat is 0.3% body fat. That's a proven fact.
Bro, exactly.
I don't
Gortat
think
is
he's
athletic.
mobile enough though to keep
Bro,
up with Horford.
He's
Out-
mobile
out in
for
the
a
three.
33-year-old. He's mobile for a
He is.
33-year-old, man. You see the
He
way
is.
that man moves?
Yeah.
He
True,
looked
that's
pretty
fair.
mobile against Dwight.
That's what I'm saying.
Well, Dwight is trash. He played terrible.
Yeah,
I
Dwight
can
Dwight's
average-
an exception,
They can
man.
average 6
Listen,
points.
hey,
You get paid over
hey.
15 million.
What happened?
Dwight. Oh, first of all, Dwight is a waste. Why did they pick him up?
Stop.
Because he's from
Stop,
Atlanta.
stop,
Because
stop,
everyone's
stop,
going
stop,
home.
stop.
Hey, Celtics
Nah,
are
he
low-key
did-
about to
he
pay
played
him
terrible,
if
man.
Al Horford didn't come.
Well, that would have been a mistake because he would have gave up. Like,
Celtics
he
would
gave
be
up
an 8
last.
seed.
He really did.
All right, so basically everyone's going Washington except for me.
Yeah, I got Washington.
Nah,
Celtics in 7.
I'll go Celtics. I'll go with Celtics.
Celtics in 7.
I got you,
Celtics
bro.
and
Don't worry.
7. All right.
I'll be calm.
KB, stop. Stop.
So that's basically the whole second round. So I think we should go on to the conference finals, see like our hypothetical from now on. Then we'll go on
Yeah.
after the second round's over. So basically, what we have in the West is Golden State versus San Antonio. What do you guys got?
Yeah.
Well, not me, but
I'm going San Antonio.
Yeah.
San Antonio in 6.
Oh, you
Whoa.
what?
Oh,
man.
stop.
2K.
Call me bold if you want
2K,
to.
you're cheating
Stop.
right now.
Listen, hey.
Hey, San Antonio can play
I'm
though.
just being honest.
In 6 though, like
I'm
in
just being
6
honest.
one?
If anyone's gonna be Golden
I'm
State,
being
it's
honest.
probably gonna be
It's-
San Antonio.
That's what I'm saying. If anybody's going to beat them, it's them, and they have a good chance.
But if anything, it's going to 7. If anything, it's going to 7. Like,
I say 6.
All right.
Yeah.
nah, it
Let's
can't.
let's
It can't.
let's
That's
say
not happening.
Kawhi can go, like slow down KD.
Kawhi
Who's
can
gonna
only
slow
guard
down
one of them.
Stephen
But
Clay?
Tony Parker is going to
Listen,
slow down.
this is how I see it. This is how I see it. I don't
Danny
see
Green,
it.
Danny Green.
I
I
don't
want
see
to
it
hear Dom's
strictly
version.
I don't see it strictly, okay, he slows him down, he slowed him down. I don't see it like that. The way I see it is this. The Spurs as a whole are just an all-around better team as the Warriors. The Warriors have more stars.
I don't know.
I don't agree with
Wait.
that.
Can I finish?
I don't
Can
know.
I
I
finish?
don't agree with
All right,
that.
The
let him
Warriors,
finish.
the
Let him
Warriors
finish.
have
Warriors
more
are a far better
stars.
team.
They obviously the Warriors
Yeah, but-
have 4 of the 5 have 4 or 5 All-Stars in their starting 5. They are a great team. But I'm just saying, as a team that plays for each other, a team that's a dynasty. The Spurs every year win about 60 games and they fly on the radar doing it. Going to the second. This is the first time they actually pushed for a first seed in a
Warriors are
while.
low key
and
being the
made it.
dynasty
They got
too.
outed
But listen,
last year.
I'm not
Last
saying.
year
I'm
they got
not
outed
saying.
The
by
Spurs
I'm
on
not
average is like
saying.
35 years old. The
Thunder
Spurs
almost
on
outed the
average,
All right.
Warriors though.
Mhm.
Spurs on average is
Mhm.
like 35 years old,
Okay.
man. And Kevin
All right.
Durant is one of the best small forwards in the league. You act like Kevin Durant is
I'm not acting like
Kevin Durant's
anything.
not
I just
trash.
have that much. I'm not acting like anyone's trash. I just have that
KD
much
is a
confidence
7-footer
in
that
the
has
Spurs.
elite
Y'all are
handles
taking
and that
this
can shoot
wrong.
from anywhere on the
I'm not
court.
disrespecting the Warriors. I just think that highly of the Spurs. That's all it is.
Listen.
I really
God.
believe that Greg Popovich in the
They
playoffs
got.
can beat the Warriors.
They got
Alright,
a
listen,
shot.
hold up,
They got a
hold up,
shot.
Seven-footer that
They
has
got
handles of a
outed.
guard.
Last year they got
Okay.
outed by the Thunder. Last year they got
That's what
outed
I'm
by the
saying.
Thunder.
Thunder.
Yeah,
That's
but
what
the
I'm
Thunder
saying.
And
almost
last
outed
year
the
the Warriors
Warriors.
blew a
bro.
3-1
You
lead.
take
That
Kevin
was
Durant.
last year. This is this year.
All right. Who's
I'm
better?
talking strictly
Last
What
year's
has
Thunder
changed?
or this year's
What has
Warriors?
changed? What
Who's
has
better?
changed?
Who's better? Last year's Thunder or
What
this
has
year's
Kawhi's
changed?
better.
Look and
Kawhi
retire,
got
that's
a
it.
lot better.
What
Kawhi
has
is like
Thank
the
you.
changed?
Kawhi got a
definition.
lot better.
Kevin
Dom,
Durant
Kawhi
is
got a
Tim
lot better
Duncan.
comfortable lead
Kevin
the
Durant is
team.
still a better player.
The only thing that has changed with the Spurs from last year to this year is that they
Okay,
got Pau
I'm just
Gasol.
saying.
And they
I'm
lost
just saying.
Kawhi
Nothing
Leonard. Kawhi
Y'all
Leonard
act
is
like
actually
this team
go-to
has
guy.
not beat
Those-
this. Y'all act like
Wait, slow down.
Leonard's not gonna be enough.
One by
Spurs
one,
have
one by
not
one,
beat the
one
Warriors.
by one.
It doesn't matter if Leonard scores 40.
Yeah, it
Y'all act
does.
like the Spurs never beat the Warriors.
The Spurs are like some like 8 seed. Like they could they can compete with the Warriors. They
That's
definitely make
it.
this a series.
I see you going in 6. I see you
Bro,
going to the Spurs. That's just
I
me.
got
Yo,
Golden
listen,
State
all
in
right, come on,
5. I have Golden State in
All right,
5.
here's my,
5.
I have
all right,
Golden
here's my
State in
point.
5.
I just don't
here's
think
my
you can
point.
beat the Warriors
Bro,
team
you guys
4
are not
games
thinking.
in
You
the
guys are
7-game
not
series.
thinking. It's as simple as KD,
Yeah.
Draymond, Clay, and Curry.
That's
They're
it.
not.
That is
It's,
enough firepower.
Okay.
bro,
Thank
that's
you.
what I'm saying. You guys are thinking too
All
hard
right,
into it.
I'm
It's
thinking too
as
hard. You
simple.
niggas are thinking too lightly of it. All it takes
I'm
is
not, bro.
all it
It's
takes
as
is
lightly
for
of it.
simple
them
It's
to
as
common
miss
saying,
shots. Y'all
bro.
got all it
The
takes is
Warriors
for them
will
to
not lose against
miss.
the
Yo.
Spurs.
All it
It
takes
can't
is for
happen,
them
bro.
to miss, and it's
What's
over.
what's
What do you
Like
mean it can't
it's
happen? This
too
is the best
easy.
team to
The
beat the
Warriors don't
Warriors.
only
Second best
Listen,
team in the
Warriors
Like,
NBA.
are you
basket.
serious?
What are
The
the chances
Warriors
that they
don't
will
only
all be
shoot; they take it to the
Dom,
basket.
Dom, what are the chances that they will all be off on the same night? Please explain.
The time they got beat by 29 and
That
Jonathan
was
Simmons
their
bang
first game
going.
together.
That was
the
listen.
first
Hold
game
on,
of the
that was the
season.
first game,
first
and you
game.
seen what happened. They had an
They-
off night.
Bro,
Now
they've
let's say
had
they do it
eight,
again.
they've had more than
They
82
had no
That can't happen
chemistry.
again.
No chemistry
That
That's
can't,
the
that
whatsoever.
can't
first
happen
time they
again.
They
got
have
together.
had more than 82
Okay.
games together, Dom.
Okay. All right.
And they will beat them in
Okay.
5.
All
They will
right.
beat them in 5.
Okay.
They are
I'm
better
just
than they
saying.
were from day
I'm
one
just
of the
saying.
season.
I am just saying y'all are really disrespecting the Spurs because
No,
you
I'm
just
not.
said the Warriors
It's
in
not
5,
disrespect.
and then when
It's
I
not
say the Spurs
disrespectful
in
to have
6,
a team
oh,
of 4
you're saying
all-stars.
KD's trash. Really?
As
I
much
just
as
think
I
that
love,
highly of the
listen,
Spurs.
as much
Okay.
as I love the Spurs organization and Greg
I
Popovich,
love the
it
Spurs,
is not
man. I
disrespectful.
want the
So
Listen,
if Curry goes out and gets hurt,
it
if
is not.
anything happens,
We're
I
not
want y'all
saying
to know.
injuries. There's
Listen,
injuries.
No,
We're
no,
not gonna say
that's what I'm saying.
injuries.
I feel like
it is not
anything can happen.
disrespectful.
So I'm saying the
We're
Spurs in
not gonna
6.
say we're
I
not
feel
gonna
like
put injuries
anything can happen.
in the mix. We're gonna say if everyone's healthy. Imagine if everyone's healthy.
Okay,
We're not gonna try
Clipper
to say,
fan, I understand why you won't want to put injuries in the mix,
come on.
but injuries are a part of basketball.
Spam out the eggplants.
Like,
We
Spam
gotta
out the
talk about health. Like
eggplants.
we're not gonna put a hypothetical. Oh, what if Curry
okay.
was injured? Because
All I'm
you never
saying
know.
is
Tony Parker get injured.
because the fact that I heard someone bring up last year and the fact that the Spurs lost to the Thunder last year, Curry got hurt in the playoffs and it almost cost him.
But that's not gonna
Almost.
happen.
He wasn't the
But they
same.
have
Okay,
KD now. They
okay.
have
It wasn't
KD
what
now.
happened.
Listen,
It
let's
it wasn't what happened last year.
We're
It
not gonna
wasn't.
say we're not gonna say
So
no injuries.
okay,
Two
and so
different
you're saying
teams, though.
the Warriors without Steph Curry are going to be the same like the Warriors without KD. Is that what you're saying?
Dumb,
That's what you're telling me.
dumb. It
I have
is
more
literally
confidence.
4
Okay.
all
What'd you say?
stars.
Say it again?
It is literally 4 all stars. We have
You got
KD.
it. Okay. And you're
Four to
talking
one.
about a dynasty. We're not talking about the 8th seed.
Is
This
it
is
a
the
dynasty
best
though?
John,
team.
Is
The
it a
Warriors
dynasty?
It's
are
the
the
Warriors.
greatest. This
Right.
Warriors team
Manu
are the
Ginobili.
greatest offensive team.
This
in
is the
NBA.
same exact team Everyone said the Warriors couldn't get through without KD. The fact that they have KD, to me, doesn't put them so much over the top that the Spurs can't beat them now.
Bro, the
I'm
Spurs are the
sorry,
second best team in the
they're
league.
not deep
Spurs
enough.
are the second best team in the league, and they're
let
the
me ask
best
you
shot at beating
Let
the
me ask you
Warriors.
this.
So
Let me
why
ask
are
you
they?
this.
Do you
Let me
actually
ask
believe
you
in
this.
that?
Let me ask you this.
Dog, do you actually
Hypothetically, knowing that the Warriors aren't deep, what if Greg gets Draymond in foul trouble?
Wait,
What if he gets
Taj,
KD in foul
wait.
trouble?
Taj,
What
do you
if?
actually agree
That's
with
a
this
big
guy?
what if, man.
I don't think the
That's a
Spurs are
big
gonna
what if?
win, but I think they'll give them competition. I think
Bro,
the Warriors will win in
it's
7
It's gonna be
games.
like
I
a
don't
Cavalier
think.
sweep, like
7
Giannis.
No,
games.
Bro,
why would
it's
it be like
Warriors.
the Spurs
It's
aren't that much
Warriors in
worse?
5.
The Spurs aren't.
Wait. So be so.
Yeah.
So you don't see it as a strategic. We're talking about Greg Popovich. You don't see it as a thin line team. All of their best players are in their starting five. If
All
you
right,
get them in foul
let's say
trouble,
they
they'll
get
be
it
in
close.
trouble.
Let's say they get it close. The Warriors have KD and Steph and Clay to close the game.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay,
They're not
who's KD guarding?
closers.
Who's KD guarding?
Chokers.
Who's KD guarding? Who's KD guarding? Who's KD guarding? Someone tell me. Who's KD
Kawhi, I
guarding?
guess, but like
He's running
Yeah.
Kawhi. So let's whoa. Okay, who's Draymond guarding?
You see this guy's
Who's
wingspan?
Draymond guarding? Who's Draymond guarding?
LaMarcus Aldridge,
but
you wanna lie?
Draymond Green's
so
like the
let's
defensive player of the
wait.
year.
Okay, you're right. He honestly he's the defensive player of the year, and Kawhi second to me.
He's gonna
I love
shut
Draymond.
down
Yeah, of
LaMarcus.
course.
But listen, because we're talking about basketball. Greg Popovich is a great coach. Hypothetically, because I know this is going to happen, because I watch basketball. They switch off of a screen. Now you have KD on LaMarcus. KD's in foul trouble now because LaMarcus decides to play like the LaMarcus we know. Or Kawhi, knowing Draymond's going to be physical, gets Draymond in foul trouble, and now you have to
That's
rely
such a big
solely on.
hypothetical, though. Like,
That's
That's not a big
What's to
hypothetical.
say
That's
they-
basketball.
no, but what's to say they get in foul
All
trouble?
right.
Even
Okay.
if that happens, listen.
So
Even
if
if
they're in foul
that,
trouble,
even
they
if
can't
that
play. Who's stepping up on
happens,
that team? Who's stepping
even
up
if
on
that
that team?
happens, you still
Draymond
They
have.
got
Draymond
three other
is
all-stars.
very
That's the
intelligent.
thing. They got three
If
other
Draymond gets foul
all-stars.
trouble, who's
Draymond
coming in the
is
game?
very
David
intelligent.
West?
You can just call a timeout, bring him on offense, though.
What?
happened?
Did you say call a timeout and bring him back out on offense? That's your strategy for somebody being in foul trouble? This is why I think the Spurs will win in 6. I'm just saying, there's so much the Spurs can do to the
Spurs could
Warriors.
win.
in
I don't
my
get why
mind.
it's
The
somehow
Spurs
win.
can win.
Here's my point. All right, here's my point. We're gonna look at the starting lineup. All right, Tony Parker matching up against Steph Curry. Who's gonna win that matchup?
Curry.
Danny Green's gonna be
Like,
guarding
you
You
Steph Curry.
all
bro.
are
Danny Green
really
is guarding Steph Curry.
overweighting their starting five. This
Yeah,
is
stop
a
Klay
basketball
Tony
series.
Parker's gonna
So
stop
you
Klay
telling me
Thompson?
Curry's not gonna get to the rim on Parker every time?
He
Dude,
is not.
Parker's not
Curry
even
is.
guarding
Curry
him.
will,
Parker's
Curry
not
will
gonna be guarding him.
destroy Parker. It's not even.
He's not guarding
Like,
him.
First of all,
Dom, I
he's
get
not
what you're
guarding him.
saying.
There's too many
He's not
screens.
guarding him.
There's too many screens for him to
Dog,
guard.
they're
Okay,
putting
let's not
Danny
forget.
Green on him.
Let's not forget. Danny Green cannot shoot anymore. He cannot shoot like he was
Thank
like
you.
a few years
Clay's
ago.
destroy Danny.
Y'all
Clay is
motherfuckers
gonna
are
destroy
disrespectful.
that Danny Green matchup. Yeah, he can't shoot anymore.
Yo,
He
Dom,
really
I
can't.
get what you're
It's
saying.
not
I get what
Bro,
you're saying.
Clay's
not
But to
the
say
only
that the
guy.
Spurs
They're
are
really
going to win
relying
4
on Kawhi
times.
Leonard every night. It's Kawhi Leonard or bust. That is really it. That is really it. LaMarcus
I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far.
Aldridge
I wouldn't go that
tonight.
far.
30 points per game.
I'll be honest with you, I'll see it.
I wouldn't go that far, man. But
When will
all
the
I'm
Spurs
saying
get blown
is,
up? When did the
If
Spurs
Kawhi
get
doesn't
blown
get over
out?
30 points, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. And Kawhi got to shoot like a high percentage, like over 50%.
Spurs
Kawhi's
will
gonna
keep
get
a
it.
game close.
Everybody in chat, y'all hear how
That wouldn't
disrespectful
even be
these guys are to the
That
Spurs?
would not even be enough.
Spurs know how to keep the game close, and at the end, the Spurs they
Y'all
know
hear how
how to drop
disrespectful
good
they are?
plays and
This is the
Stop.
greatest offensive team of all time.
Yeah,
Spurs
y'all really
are not-
disrespecting.
it's-
Yeah, acting like
That's what I'm saying.
y'all acting like
Spurs-
How are we disrespectful by saying the
Kawhi
team
is
that
one
has the
guy.
highest
That's
chance of
the
beating them can beat them?
another
How is that
level.
disrespectful?
all right, they have the
Another
highest
level.
chance, but the chance is
It
still
doesn't even
low.
make any sense.
It's just like they're just
I'm
that
just
good.
saying,
It's
It's like
okay.
a 5% chance.
All I know is with my experience watching Spurs games, if I see something that's simple basketball, Greg Popovich already knows it. And if I see that the Warriors are not a deep team, and I know for a fact that Greg Popovich would exploit that because he does everything
Are
to
they
exploit
really
your
not a
team.
deep team though?
They're
Playoffs
not
are
a
all
deep.
about
So okay,
playoffs are all
listen,
about
okay,
eight-man rotations.
You got it.
Playoffs
You
are all
got
about
it.
8-man
The
rotations.
Warriors are a deep team. Y'all got it. The Warriors are a deep team. They're deep. They're deep.
All right.
They're deep.
I'm gonna get
Apparently,
They're
they're
not a
deep.
deep team. I wouldn't say deep.
Okay,
They're just very talented.
No. Because me saying they're
They're
not
very
deep
top-heavy.
and
Like,
be questioned
starting
about
lineup
that
is very low.
after coming in this season saying, "Oh, they lost their bench, they lost this player and
Yeah.
this player," even though
But
we
JaVale
overrated
McGee has
those
stepped
players.
it up.
Yep, you're right.
Stepped it up,
Yep.
and not one of
All
their
else
best
failed.
players off their bench.
Draymond fouls out. JaVale McGee's there. We're good. They're good. They
But-
have JaVale. It's okay.
JaVale McGee's not bad. He's not
Yeah,
terrible.
he's not bad, but we're playing the Spurs. It's not like I'm saying we're playing the Rockets. It's not playing the Thunder. It's the Spurs. Like, maybe y'all not understanding what team
Are
this
you
is.
telling me Paul Gasol gonna be
Okay.
a problem? Paul Gasol.
I'm not. When did I say Paul Gasol was going to be the problem? Like, are you listening to my argument on why I think this is going to be the
Let's say, what
Spurs
if
series?
Kawhi Leonard gets in foul trouble? Why don't people say that? What if LaMarcus Aldridge get in
He's
foul
going to
trouble?
get in foul. He's going to okay. Marcus Aldridge get in
Kawhi
foul
Leonard doesn't
trouble.
get in foul
Boo-hoo.
trouble. Yeah, he commits like
Thank
one
you.
foul
But
a game.
I know. But what? Let's say, how do you know? KD's crazy. He can't guard KD, man. Kevin Durant one of
There's
the best.
too many screens
He can't
on
guard
the
KD.
Warriors.
Kevin Durant is one of the great. With the Warriors around him, it's just so
Greatest
easy
perimeter
for him
Do
to
y'all hear
score.
these guys
He's
really
gonna be in
downplaying
isolation.
Kawhi
He
Leonard's
is
defense?
going to be in
Do y'all
isolation
hear this?
heaven.
This is the only place I've
You
heard
can't
people talk shit
ISO on
about his
Kawhi
defense.
Leonard.
How much does Kawhi,
Over.
Kyle, and
Over.
Marcus have to score a game? Tell me that right now.
They
How
don't
much
need
they
to
have
score.
to score?
Kawhi's gonna
It's
score-
not about how much they
They
have
keep
to
pace
score.
with them.
It's thank you. It's
Kawhi's
about
gonna score more than
maintaining that
30.
team.
Marcus is gonna give you 12.
Okay. And again,
12 is
y'all
enough.
thinking
12 is enough.
y'all thinking about this from a point
Oh
system.
my goodness.
I
Y'all thinking about it
I'm
from
not
a point
thinking
You
system.
about
can't
it
think
as a
about it like
matchup.
that. The Spurs are gonna
perspective.
stay
It's
within
just-
10 points at like all
Like
times.
this is the
Y'all think
the
Tony
Spurs
Parker
are
12
all
Jordan
around better
Jordan
team.
out.
They're a
Y'all
deeper
forget Klay
team. They have a
Thompson.
better
Klay
coach.
Thompson had 60
They're a
points. Like,
dynasty.
Not against the
Okay.
Spurs.
Klay Thompson had 60 points
It's
in
not
like 20
happening
minutes. I
against the
forget
Spurs.
that, right?
It's not happening. Against
Okay.
I'm
All right, you
And
keep
he
on
knows
talking
it.
about
And
like
he's-
foul trouble,
and he-
Dom.
and-
I'm looking at the box
No,
score
I'm just
right now.
no.
You can't
I'm
really say
just
foul
no.
trouble right now.
I'm not saying strictly foul trouble, but I'm just saying
That is
in that
unlikely.
instance, just saying that is a strategy that they can use. What if they use that strategy? What if Greg Popovich exploits the fact that that bench is not like that?
I'm not
What
saying
if?
Greg's not a
Then the
great
series
coach.
has changed.
I
That's
think
what I'm
most likely
saying.
they realized that after game one.
literally
They realized
I
that
literally
after-
picked this
No, the
series
Warriors was
off
not
of a
worried
what
about
if.
it.
Okay,
All right.
that's all I'm saying.
Let's
It's a
say
what
they
if
get
chance
let's
to
say
me.
they get
All right,
Draymond Green in foul trouble,
I
right?
don't want to say
They
what
still
if.
have
Let's
KD,
focus on
Clay, and
reality.
Steph on the court at the same time.
Klay Thompson.
Okay,
And they
but
would
you
be more
forget
than enough.
that there's two sides of the ball. So on defense, okay, you don't have your best defensive
KD's
player.
not bad
You
at
got
defense.
KD. Okay. So they get KD in foul trouble too. What now?
You don't get two people in foul
Let
trouble.
bench players.
Yes. You don't think there's no one on the team?
You don't think the Warriors are gonna make any
Yes!
adjustments to make that not happen?
What? That's my
They're not
thing.
gonna-
They're not
they're
a
not
deep
gonna-
team.
look,
So what
honestly-
adjustments are they going to make?
Listen,
What are you going to do?
honestly,
If
they-
Draymond, your 4, is in foul
Warriors-
trouble, and
the
you put
Warriors can let
KD
the
at the
Spurs
4,
score as much
and
as
he
they
gets in
want.
foul trouble,
Listen,
because you don't have no other big
All right.
men, what adjustments do you make? Tell me. With that
Listen,
team.
okay, listen. With the Memphis Grizzlies series, right? The Spurs were struggling to score many times in the series. That's the reason why the Memphis actually bring it to 6 games. And we're talking about Memphis that can't score as well.
That's a good
Memphis
defensive
can
team.
barely score.
Thank
Yeah,
you.
but they can
barely
Memphis
score,
kept
though.
good pace in the
Always-
game. They are
Better defense.
grindhouse. That's how
That's
they
what the Spurs do too. The
Better
Spurs will
defensive
grind.
team.
They'll stay within 10 points,
Do
and
the
then when it
Warriors
gets
blow
close,
out
they'll
the
make
Grizzlies?
shots.
Did they blow up? Didn't the
the
Grizzlies
Warriors
beat the
is still
Warriors at one
better.
point?
Yes, but the
Okay,
that's
the Grizzlies are grindhouse. That's a
The
terrible
Warriors aren't
example.
immortal. They could
Okay.
definitely lose. It's not like
Like, come
100%.
on.
I'm not saying they can't.
Yeah, we're not saying they
What
can't.
you-
It's just
Y'all
Yo,
acting like it's a 100%
no,
chance the
no.
Warriors
If
winning this.
Fox-
It's a
if
wrap.
What y'all acting like
Okay,
is
to your
like the
point.
Spurs
I'm
are
gonna use your
not
point
a
against you.
top
Listen, I'm
team in the
gonna use
West.
your point. I'm
Like
gonna
they
use your
didn't
point
win.
against you.
Like they're not a 60-win team.
Facing
All right.
one
All right,
of
I'm gonna use your
the
point
greatest
against you. I'm gonna use your
offensive
point
teams
against
of
you.
all time.
You're gonna use my point against me.
All right. So you said that foul trouble, right? You know what? Right? How about this?
In
Warriors are
foul
gonna be
trouble,
like, you know
yes.
what? Since
If Draymond's in
they're
foul
gonna be
trouble,
calling
then
foul
KD's
every
in foul
time,
trouble, yes.
we're gonna allow them to score. We're gonna basically allow them to, because they're not really that good at scoring. You know, overall, the Spurs is like what 15 in offense. They're like
It's
15
their
in
defense.
Yeah, their defense is number 2. So Warriors will just straight up outscore them. Just
Yep.
straight up.
Mhm.
They will
And
just
when
outscore
I
Hold on,
see
wait,
that,
you
I'll
guys are
believe
acting like
it.
you guys are acting like the
Go
Warriors
at
aren't
it.
even a good defensive team. They're one of the best defensive
Yeah, the
teams in the
worst
Because
league.
they're underrated. Because all we
Okay.
focus on is the offense.
They're like number 1 in defense and number 1
the Warriors are a
offense.
bad defensive
That alone
team.
is
Okay, I'm
They're
not
better
saying the Warriors are a bad defensive team. I'm just saying potential matchup problems.
Over,
The fact
bro.
that the team's not that deep,
Oh
the
my
Spurs can exploit that. But that's my opinion. Apparently,
This
I'm
is
just
this is the
I'm
best
just
series
off-
that we're gonna get. I don't know why it
Like,
would
I'm
be a
just
blowout
off.
series. It's gonna be like the two best teams.
No, it's not, bro. It's
This
it's
man
Warriors-
said
Warriors in
he
five.
said
I'm gonna
Warriors
go
in
All right,
five.
all right.
It's
I'm gonna go
Warriors
Warriors
in
in
five.
six.
No
I'm gonna
way,
go Warriors in
Warriors.
six. I'm gonna
Five.
push it.
It's
I'm
a
gonna push
Spurs
it.
Warriors
not
in
gonna get beat in
five.
I'm gonna
five.
push it,
man.
man.
Spurs don't
First
get
of
beat in
all,
five. It's not
You
gonna
guys are
happen.
you
first
guys
of
are
all, the
thinking
Warriors,
you
the
guys are
Warriors
way
will be
too much
rested.
on that
The
first game that
Warriors
they
will be
played, bro.
rested
It
by the
was
by
the
the Western
first
Conference
But
game.
it's
I'm
the
Finals.
not worried about
Spurs.
the
You
first game
know
they
the Spurs
played.
and Greg
It's the
Popovich. You're not
fact
gonna
that the
get beat in
Spurs
five.
have been
Okay,
a top
dude,
team
you
for the
guys are
past 19
hold on.
years.
You
Like
guys are
y'all
acting
are
like Greg
underestimating the
Popovich is
Spurs.
like you guys act
That
like
Tim
Greg
Duncan
Don't
was
Popovich is
there.
gonna sue y'all
Where's
to
Tim
drop a
Duncan?
triple double, bro.
Where's Tim Duncan? You
Greg
have to understand.
Popovich is
People
gonna be on
get
the
old.
Do you
sidelines
realize
watching the
Tim Duncan's
game.
been he played 15 minutes a game for the last 10 years of his
He
career?
retired. He
Really?
retired. He
Okay,
retired. It's
they're
over.
still a 61
Tony Parker
team.
is
You
old
guys,
They're
you guys
as
are
still a
hell.
acting like
61 team. They're
That
still
They
a
won
61
60.
team.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, because that's very
They don't
popular.
have to be the same team.
bro.
They
It's
still
not
won
been the
60
same team for the last
games.
20 years, and they
You can
still
win.
always were
Listen,
this
the
good.
Warriors are just a better team.
That's what I'm saying.
You got it.
You know why
Yeah,
they're
they're a
better?
little
And hold
better.
up,
They're not
you
gonna
guys
win
are
in
acting
Come
like
five.
you
on,
guys.
the Warriors
Their
cannot
starting five is
beat.
a lot better. That's all I see. I don't see the team as a better team. Their starting
Okay,
five is
They're
better.
a
they
lot.
could
They're
they
like a
could
lot.
they
They're
could
like
run.
20
They
times
could
better.
they could even do if they wanted to. Is that they could consistently have an all-star in the game anytime they
Yeah,
wanted
can
to.
consistently have an
Uh-huh.
all-star in the game.
All-star in
Thank
the
you.
game
Okay.
anytime
I'm
they
just
Klay
wanted
saying,
to.
Thompson,
Warriors swept
sit
the
down.
first
Klay
round.
Thompson, come back
Exactly.
later.
Spurs
That's
went
it.
to
You guys think
almost
They still won
70.
82
you
and
guys
0
act
then.
like Greg Popovich is
Honestly,
gonna
they
suit
can
up
have
and
two
drop a triple double,
all-stars.
bro.
They can have
Greg,
two
Greg
all-stars
Popovich is gonna be on the
at,
sideline calling
at any
plays.
moment.
He's not gonna be doing
Yep.
Yeah,
anything.
call up
Yep.
plays that's gonna help them win 2 games
I have
Bro,
in this series.
never
stop,
heard
stop.
people
2 games in
disrespect
this
the
Hey,
series.
yo,
Spurs like
are
this.
the
This is
Grizzlies
my
a
first
deep
time ever
team?
Yo, the
It's
hearing
not
Are
that.
the
Spurs.
just
Grizzlies a deep
This
it's
team?
not
is disrespect.
disrespecting the
You
Spurs.
just said
It's
the Spurs are going
If
to
we're
lose in
staying with the
5 games.
Spurs,
That's
yes, they
That,
are.
is,
disrespectful.
that
They
does
are.
not
That's
They
happen.
are.
disrespectful.
That does not
They
happen.
are.
It's not gonna happen.
That's
They
disrespectful as
are.
hell.
I'll say
They're
6
losing.
games. I
I'll
said
say
You
six.
said
six.
I'm
I'll say
You
six.
said
disrespecting
I'm
the
you
pushing
said the
six.
Warriors
Spurs are
by
gonna win
They're
saying
in
losing in
6
6
five.
games.
games.
That's disrespectful in 6
You said
games? A 61 team?
that's not
how
Really?
the
disrespectful.
Losing in
Spurs gonna
5
beat the
games.
Warriors? How
Okay.
the
Losing
Warriors
in
only
5
I'm
gonna win
being
games.
2 games?
disrespectful.
That would be the
When
biggest
is
bust of all
Because
time.
this
all
That would
because
be the
this is
biggest
a dynasty
bust of
team
Oh
with
my
a
This is the
god.
second best
all-time
team.
coach.
how
Like
how do you lose
there's a
with a
matchup problem.
two-time
I see
MVP, a
matchup problems.
two-time
There's a
MVP,
matchup
and
I
problem
see a
for
deeper team.
there's gonna
I
be a
just see a
matchup
team that's
problem for
deeper.
the Spurs. It's
a
not gonna be for the
defensive
Warriors.
player of the year in Draymond Green, Klay
That's what I'm
Thompson, one
saying.
of the best shooters of all
You got
time.
Kevin
How
Uh-huh.
do
fucking
you lose
Durant.
with
Yep.
that?
You got Klay
You
All right.
Thompson.
Steph
You got
Can we
Curry.
agree
It's
it's not
very
going to be
easy
a
to lose
sweep?
with that
It's not going to be a
because they
sweep.
lost with that similar team last year. So it's easy to lose. It's not like they can't lose.
Who? The
How is
But
it
lose to
disrespectful
what?
to claim that the Golden State Warriors, arguably the greatest offensive team of all time, is gonna beat a team like the Spurs in 5? They're not as good as they used to be, bro.
Not
I don't care
five.
for
The
Greg
war-
Popovich.
Five
Like
is
the
They're
such a
Spurs
beating
the
them in
are
only
5. They're
way
beating them in
the
5.
Warriors have a weaker
People
bench
get
and a
old.
weaker
People get old. The Spurs are
rebound.
old
That's what I'm
now. They're
saying,
getting
bro.
Yeah, Kawhi's
Hey, I
been
want to
old.
use that
Bro, y'all
point.
been
I
Kawhi's
want to
saying
use
old.
that
not
point,
Kawhi.
man.
But
I
the
Of
want to
course,
use
Spurs,
not
that
Kawhi.
Okay,
point.
y'all been saying the
everybody,
Spurs have
Spurs
been
the
have
old
been
Spurs
old
have
for
been
like
old
10
for
Oh,
10
with
years.
the
years
way
though.
Lamar
The
is
Spurs have
always
been
been
old
playing
for
this
Roster
10
in
year,
years now,
general.
bro.
I
The
heard
Spurs
the
been
Spurs
old
have
for
been
10
getting
years.
old
Lamar
every
Jackson
single
hasn't
year.
I don't think it's a
Best
reach to
defensive team
claim
in the
that the
league.
Spurs are just baking on Kawhi, to be honest. Because if you really think about it, bro, like Lamar Jackson hasn't really been playing good. Pau Gasol's gonna get
He's gonna
freaking.
get
No, they have a
blocked.
top.
Mhm.
They have a top defense. They can always stay in
Yo,
games.
Look at
LaMarcus
the
Aldridge gonna
Warriors.
get
Look at
shut
the Warriors,
down.
dude. The
Okay,
Warriors,
but
the
the
Warriors
Warriors
are
aren't going to
last
score
year.
120 points a game against them.
Listen, time out, time out, time
Oh
out.
my
If I
god.
They
Oh
might,
my
if I was
god.
the
low-key.
Warriors,
Bro, you have lost
if I
argument.
would listen,
And
time out.
they're
If I was the
still, like,
Warriors,
the best
listen,
defensive team in the league.
All right, time out,
listen,
time out.
listen. If I was the Warriors, all right. If I was the Warriors, this is what I would do. I would allow Kawhi Leonard to have, go ahead, do his thing. But I would shut down everyone else around them. LaMarcus Aldridge, shut him down with Draymond Green. It's a wrap.
Give him that
It's
Westbrook
not like
treatment.
Kawhi Leonard's gonna
Oh
drop
my
100 points.
God.
Yeah, just let him do it. Let Kawhi do it as much as he wants. He's eventually gonna sit down and get tired, and the Warriors will always have an all-star player in the game. So that's it. It's really that simple. They'll always have an all-star player playing on the
Not
field.
even just one, it's just two. Two.
If the Spurs,
Yeah,
if
they
the
don't
Spurs,
even have to put that full lineup in there.
listen, if you guys are claiming that
thank
the
you.
Spurs are as good as they actually are, they would have swept Memphis.
They would have swept Memphis.
Thank
Thank you.
Nah, Memphis is
What?
not a team like that.
Are you fucking serious? They would have swept Memphis. Do you not know who Memphis is?
I don't care.
Are
They were
we
7th
sick?
seed.
I'm
I don't
done.
care.
Down
Warriors
gives
would've
up.
swept Memphis.
Down gives
They
up.
were
I'm
7th
not
Warriors would've
arguing.
swept
Memphis.
I'm not arguing.
Listen,
I'm saying it now in front of everybody in the chat. I'm done with this topic. I'm on the next one. I'm not doing
Memphis,
this.
Memphis.
This
We
is so
agree to
funny.
disagree.
Warriors would
Basically,
not have swept the Warriors.
So-
I mean, the Warriors would not have swept
Basically-
the Grizzlies.
basically
They-
everyone's going
Oh my
Warriors
God,
except
man.
for Dom. All right, can we?
Listen,
Yes.
Okay.
Memphis was literally not even. How many games were they away from being the
Let's
eighth?
move on.
They
They
beat
were literally
Moving
four
on,
games.
moving on,
They were
moving on.
eight
Time
games.
out,
Spurs
time out,
really
time out.
that
We're done, we're
good.
done, we're
They
done,
would
we're
have
done.
swept
Memphis-
That's what Memphis
Memphis-
does. They beat the good
Fuck
teams.
outta
That's
here.
why they're
I
able
don't
to.
care. I don't care. They were the
Well, you
seventh
have
seed
to
for a
care
reason.
if you're gonna
They
argue
were
this.
a
You
seventh
have
seed
to.
for a reason. They were a seventh seed
Yeah,
for a
because they
reason.
play bad against bad teams. Look what happens when they get in the
Okay,
playoffs that play
bro,
against the Spurs.
if you can't even beat a team like Orlando, what makes you think you can beat the Warriors?
Because they did that. They
that's
already
common
beat the
sense.
Warriors.
That's common
They
sense.
beat the
bro.
Warriors before.
Bro,
Yeah,
I don't
why
care,
would they
bro.
not
If
be?
that if the Warriors was as good as you think, they would have swept the Grizzlies in the season series.
Man, the Warriors don't care about the
Who
season.
cares
Man.
about the
They clearly
regular
listen.
regular
If they,
season?
they
Whoa,
would
whoa, whoa,
listen,
whoa,
Tom,
whoa,
the
whoa,
Warriors don't care about the
whoa,
regular
whoa,
season.
The only
They
whoa,
person that cares about the regular
They
season
see
is
what happened
Russell.
last year. They see
Nobody
what happened
gives a
last
shit
year.
about the-
They
nobody
went
gives a shit.
against last year. Listen, last year they went 7-3-9, and they cared about the regular season so much.
Bro.
That look what happened. They took the 3-1 lead.
That's what I'm saying.
They,
Nobody cares about the regular
they really
season.
don't care about the regular season at all.
That's
They
why
could lose to
LeBron
what?
Nobody
got
gives a
They
shit.
could
Okay.
came in with 40
cares.
wins.
That's why
They would have came with
No
40
one
wins.
cares.
I'm telling you, they wouldn't care.
All right.
Hey, all I'm saying is, we're kind of disrespecting Dom as a prophet, man.
Nah, I don't care, bro.
Yo,
Dom
he
lost all
was
his
going with
basketball
Russ the
credibility,
whole
bro.
entire season. We were all
Bro,
going
I
James,
don't-
and now Russ is about to win MVP. He had a
Nah,
lot
just
of
the
great
league is-
calls.
The league is just biased.
Bro.
I'm biased. Yep.
All right, so
The league is
going to
biased.
the
The league is
East.
biased.
Going to the East, I think. All right, who said Celtics? 3. So it was like 3-3.
Yeah, Celtics. Yeah.
No, it was just you.
No,
Yeah, it was just you.
I think KB said Celtics, right?
All right, two people.
He was just making you feel good.
Celtics.
I said
Oh, he was
Celtics.
making you feel good, bro.
I seriously think Celtics gonna win. I really.
No, you don't, bro. Stop,
Nah, seriously, no. Oh man.
bro. Stop, KB.
I
You
think
need
so.
to.
All right.
I know
put,
you're
put
smarter
up
than
ones.
this. I know
Put
you're
up
smarter
ones
than
in the
this.
chat for the Celtics. Put up 2s
right,
in
no.
the chat for the Wizards. Give them like
KB,
5
bro. I know you're
seconds,
smarter
30
than this.
seconds.
Don't act stupid, KB. See, I give Bissell leniency because he's a Celtics fan. I'm not giving you no leniency, bro.
Hey, but he still voted. He still voted.
Nah, bro. You better.
Nah,
you
I
better
still think that. No, I still.
Nah, we just
think-
need Garnett
something
to
tells
give
me
us a speech.
they can win, man.
He doesn't need Garnett to give us
Something
their
tell me they
speech.
can win.
All right, but like, can we just agree that the Cavs are gonna win? And like, it doesn't
That's
matter
a
who
fact,
wins.
man. Doesn't matter who wins, so it doesn't really matter.
I'm seeing a lot of twos.
Seeing
I'm
a
seeing
lot of twos. All right,
twos,
I'm
bro.
gonna give it respect. So, we got the Wizards and the Cavs in the
Wizards
Eastern
in 4?
Conference Finals.
No, I'm just.
I do think the Wizards have the best shot to at least win
I'm
more
saying
games.
ones as well, man.
I saw 11s. No.
No, honestly, the Wizards have a better shot to win more games than the Celtics, though. That's a fact. Just because
Yeah, just by
LeBron's
the
gonna
star
exploit
power.
them because he knows.
Wizards can compete with the Cavs. I don't think the Celtics. Can.
Yeah.
Yeah. Wizards-
Well, remember, the Wizards.
But it's still gonna be like
Wizards and Cavs
max-
had the best regular season game this season. That double
Yeah.
OT game.
But who won that?
No one cares about the regular season. Remember?
Yo, but
Nobody
who
cares
won
about
that game though? Who won that
It,
game?
it doesn't.
It doesn't matter.
Bro, they
Regular
came
season-
back and-
That
LeBron
game
is
doesn't
the
matter in the
They got him
playoffs.
back.
LeBron really don't care. He doesn't care about the
Nobody
regular
cares
season.
about the regular season.
But
Nobody
they were
cares.
playing
But that's
hard
like
in that
one
game,
game.
so obviously they were.
But that's like
So
one
even
game.
if the Cavs
If you
were
get
trying,
set-
the Wizards were trying.
If you get 70 wins and then lose, it doesn't really matter. People don't care about Warriors winning 7-3-9 now, right? They always talk about, oh, they blew a 3-1 lead.
Yeah, that's
You
what
know how
I
many
hate
memes
about
I've
that,
seen?
man.
Like,
They're
nobody
just
care about that,
disrespecting
man.
what they did last year.
You can get 73 wins and no one's gonna care about it because
Yeah.
Regular season.
They even came back from a 3-1 deficit themselves. No one cares.
yeah, nobody cares. Yeah, nobody
That's
cares.
just- that's
like
just-
nope,
Yeah,
they didn't win the title.
because half of the reason
Because-
they came back is on their team now. That's
Because
probably
NBA
why.
fans are harsh. The NBA fans are just that harsh, man. We are just generally harsh. Like we are just savages.
Yeah.
If you don't win a title, you're trash. You're like scrub. You're nothing.
Well, I don't think
only
that,
one
but,
team can
you
win a
know,
title.
I don't think that.
Hey, I know, not me, of course.
I don't
Like,
think that.
But you're a
Most
Clippers
fans-
fan, that's why.
You see, I knew someone gonna say that.
Yeah. But so basically we got Cavs versus Warriors again in the finals. You guys got
Mm. Cleveland.
No.
The land?
What?
The
No.
land?
What?
Well, LeBron James. LeBron
Dude, you
James,
can't
bro.
talk so much about the Warriors like they're the best.
LeBron.
Like they're the
I
shit.
don't care. It's
And then
LeBron.
pick the
Cavs,
Cavs in the
LeBron.
finals.
The
Listen,
Cavs
How are you gonna say?
trash,
I
man.
How are you
think
gonna say
LeBron-
that the Warriors are the they're the
That's
best
a valid
offensive
point,
team?
though.
They
I
could beat
can't-
the
I can't
Spurs
knock-
in 5,
I can't
and the
knock
Cavs
into
would beat
that.
them. The Cavs aren't even better. Than
LeBron is the greatest player of all time.
I
and-
can't knock him for
Stop.
that.
LeBron, yeah,
Stop.
LeBron
I
is-
can't
is the
knock him
greatest
for
LeBron
that,
is-
man.
and-
You
and-
can't
and
you can't
LeBron
count out
is
the Cavs
greatest.
because they have
LeBron,
LeBron. I
when
can't
retired,
count.
LeBron
as a
is the
great
I do not care. LeBron is the greatest player of all time, and he will indeed ring his fourth.
The
What championship? Yeah.
Hey,
So
let me tell you what. If
Oh.
LeBron wins this year, he's the greatest of all time.
no, he already is. I don't care, bro.
He already
LeBron's the
is
greatest
to
player of all
me.
time.
But like,
He already
if he
is.
wins
He
this
already
Not
year,
is.
already. He's not.
you're just making up excuses after
This year,
Oh
that.
no! If he wins this year, there's no argument.
Yeah,
There's no
there's no
argument.
There's no
argument to
argument.
me.
There's no
Sorry,
argument.
Michael.
Except for
Sorry,
6 or
MJ.
6, but like
We got a new
that's
goat.
barely an argument.
Listen, bro. LeBron will carry this Cleveland team to the promised land once again, and
And
he will defeat Kevin Durant and Stephen Curry and
First of
Draymond,
all,
and that's
listen,
just
if
how
that
life's
happens,
gonna work.
Not
We're all
happening.
gonna be happy with it.
I can't.
You can't talk all that shit about the Spurs and then come back and say
Bro,
that.
I don't care, bro. I'm a LeBron
Yeah.
fan, man. I love LeBron. I just don't see it happen. I just don't see him losing to Golden State, man. He's the greatest player for a reason. So
listen, but
The
then
Spurs
but
as a
no, but
dynasty
let's
can't beat the
forget-
Warriors.
let's forget.
Can't
Tell
take
me-
But because when Jimmy gets hard for LeBron, they can beat the Warriors.
because LeBron is the greatest player of all time. That's just how it works.
LeBron is the greatest player. Like he is. Like LeBron himself.
The
LeBron
Spurs
himself.
is probably
But
one of the
Kyrie-
greatest dynasties of all
But
time.
Kyrie,
but
he's
doesn't
not
matter
on the level.
because
Like
LeBron's
I know a
the
lot of
greatest.
people say Kyrie are better than.
Listen, it's gonna go to
No,
seven.
don't get me wrong. I like LeBron too. I love LeBron. He's the greatest player to me too, and I agree with you. I think they're going to win, but it's just ironic.
So you're telling me that the Warriors could beat the Spurs and they
Oh,
have
yeah.
the number one
Oh, yeah.
offense and all this.
Oh, yeah.
But the
But
Cavs
oh,
can't
yeah.
beat the Spurs.
No,
But the Cavs,
no,
but the Warriors.
hey,
I mean, the
listen.
Spurs can't beat the Warriors.
Look
at
at
all.
the Cavs defense.
But the
Look at the
regular
Cavs
season-
defense. Why are you talking about the
Nobody
Warriors
Cavs
cares
offense
about the
against the
regular
Spurs, but the
season.
Cavs
Nobody
can't
cares
stop
about
the
the regular
Warriors.
season because they don't care about the regular
But
season.
there's still bad defense in the playoffs.
But you,
They don't care
you
about
was
the
rated,
regular
no.
season.
But you rated the Warriors' defense from the regular season in
I
the
don't care.
argument.
Okay,
Yeah.
they don't care about the regular season and they still got the number one.
But they still had the number
Okay,
one.
but
Exactly.
the Cavs
They
still
still
played
had
bad
the number
defense
one.
in
They
round
didn't
one, and they
try.
still.
And
you're
the
still
Cavs
saying
didn't
that.
care about the regular
That's 'cause
season.
they don't play.
That's
That's 'cause they don't
By
care.
LeBron's might.
Defensive
because
rating.
don't care.
LeBron is the Pacers. We're talking about the Pacers. That's what the Pacers. It's like trash.
Exactly, bro. And they swept them. Hold on,
They
you guys
still
are saying
almost-
they
they
exactly. They
almost
still
beat
swept
them.
them.
Their defensive rating was terrible.
They
No,
still
How are they
swept
gonna?
them.
How are you gonna play the Pacers
Pacers
and give
almost
up
had
that many
every
points?
game.
Listen.
The Pacers
I don't
almost
care.
had every game.
Honestly, I could give two fucks about defense. If you can win the series, that's all that matters. I don't care if you
They
play.
didn't. They weren't like,
no
okay, we're gonna
defense.
play no defense
I
and still
don't
win the
care.
series. They were
The
definitely
Pacers-
still
the
trying to
Pacers
All
play
that
are
matters
defense.
is that they
trash.
won. All that matters is that they won. All that
Can we
matters is
all
that they
agree?
won.
Can we all agree that the Pacers should have won Game 1 and Game 3 of that series?
No.
The
They
Pacers could have won
No.
any
They
of them.
didn't win it, so it
The
doesn't matter.
Pacers
They
could have won
didn't win
any
It was
it.
all
game.
super close.
They
Why
didn't
are
win
you-
it, so it doesn't matter. They didn't win it, so
They're
it
all
doesn't
definitely
matter.
does matter.
It's
They
not like
didn't
they lost
win
by
it, so it
30
They're playing
doesn't
better
matter.
teams now.
They didn't win it, so it doesn't matter.
It definitely
What do
does
you mean?
matter. They're playing a
Listen,
better
They didn't
team
win
now.
though.
They're playing a
Listen,
better
if we're
team
going
now.
back
Now you
thinking
know.
what if, then they
It's not
didn't
getting
win
same
it.
things.
It doesn't matter.
But they would have won the
point
series
is-
anyway. But now we know that they're not that good
Okay,
on
time out.
defense. Look who they're playing now.
Let's compare the Portland Trailblazers versus the Indiana Pacers. Which team is better?
Portland.
Pacers
compare
are
those.
better.
Okay, I'm just-
Pacers. I'm taking Pacers.
Hey, Trailblazers? What?
Pacers.
You don't
No,
think so?
Pacers are better.
All right. Okay. That's a tough
Especially
one,
Yusuf
actually.
Nurkic wasn't
In a
playing.
seven, let's say in a 7-game series.
Listen, man.
Pacers
I don't
would
care
definitely-
about. I don't care about what kind of defense they play. I don't care about anything. All I know is that
McCollum was playing great earlier in the
LeBron
series.
is a
McCollum
winner.
was playing
LeBron
great.
is a winner.
Like in the first 3 games.
it's as simple as that.
In the first 3 games, McCollum was playing great. Damian Lillard was playing great all throughout the series, man. Jet T wasn't doing that. Jet T was playing horrible. Monte Ellis, remember him? He was playing terrible.
Yeah, I'm just saying I can't knock King for giving that reason. LeBron has done the impossible.
Exactly. LeBron does everything. Every time we've challenged LeBron, except
Okay,
for
now
a few
add
times.
Kevin Durant to that.
But
team.
He
with
stepped
that
up
being
to the
said,
plate.
I still got
So
the
same
Warriors
Cavs
winning.
adding
though.
Kevin
I just
Durant.
can't knock the
LeBron-
Warriors.
Basically LeBron's rival.
Listen, man. I don't care how you win it, but if you win it, then
If you win it, he's not gonna win it.
he's gonna win it.
No.
Dude, what were we all saying last year when they were down 3-1? What were we all saying?
They got injured.
Draymond got
Golden State
injured.
Warriors got
Shut up.
injured.
Stop.
Bogut
To a
got
worse
hurt.
team?
Bogut got hurt. Draymond got ejected. He left the game.
That changed the whole
To a
series.
worse
That
team?
changed the whole tempo of the
You
series.
said it yourself. They got 4 All-Stars.
And
What,
they're
if the
gonna,
team
and
is
I don't
that
care.
thin?
LeBron's gonna find a way to win it this
There's
No,
year.
I don't care. You don't care.
Nah, that's
LeBron's
only
gonna find a way to
that is
win it.
only if Draymond gets suspended. and
LeBron
another
is going
injury
to
happens.
find a way to win it this year, and he will do so.
Bogut was one of their best players. Bogut was one of their best players in the playoff. He was protecting their rim. When Bogut left, it was over. LeBron took advantage of that and just dominated them.
Listen, I don't
Yeah,
care.
because Draymond is way too small.
Draymond got ejected for Game 5.
And Draymond got ejected.
3-1 lead,
That was-
and
that
LeBron
wrapped
won
it
the
up.
championship.
Game 5.
Yeah, now they have Kevin Durant.
The injuries happened. We forgot that injuries happened. Listen, if they were healthy and no one got suspended, the Warriors would have won it
Warriors
right
would've
now.
won in
The Warriors
Game
would have been the
5.
champs.
He would have won in 5.
And it would have been crazy. LeBron would have been getting so much hate right now.
I mean that is I agree, but like you can't just knock
That is
what
a fact.
Cleveland did. You can't
That's
just
what I'm
knock what
saying.
Cleveland did.
You
Like
can't knock what they did.
two of
Yeah,
the last
of
3
course,
games
it
were
was
in
crazy.
freaking Golden
I
State.
just think about it.
No,
I
LeBron
think
just
about
took
it.
advantage what he got. He saw the
I
advantage
think
that he
about
did.
things just simple. I don't like to look into things. What I see with the,
That's
what
why
I
you're,
see,
bro. That's how
listen,
you.
listen, what I
Ridiculous. That is
see,
You're
what
being
I
way
see. Well, hold on, can I finish what I was saying? What I see with the Spurs and the Warriors series is that the Spurs don't have a player like LeBron. They have Kawhi Leonard, who I guess you could say is close to LeBron.
He's the
but
closest thing.
he's the closest thing.
Draymond was not
But
suspended. I promise.
listen. What I see is that the Warriors have 4 All-Stars. Okay, Kawhi Leonard hasn't really done anything that could make me think that he could take down a team with 4 All-Stars. LeBron has done that, which is why I think that LeBron could take down a team like the Warriors, especially with what he did last year, especially with what he's done in the past with Miami. So that's just I'm just
Last year,
I'm just saying what has happened in the past, and I'm going just on my gut. You good, bro? You choking, bro?
I'm sorry. I just remembered a young Kawhi Leonard who wasn't an All-Star beating LeBron in the finals and getting Finals
Oh,
MVP,
get him.
putting defense
He was
on.
having an
Oh,
But,
all-star.
you right.
maybe he didn't
you
prove
right.
nothing yet, though. He didn't prove nothing, though.
Hey, you're right, bro. But guess what? He had 3 other All-Stars on his team. He had 3 other
They weren't
All-Stars on
All-Stars.
his team, boy.
And LeBron took out
He
a
had
team
3
with
other
3
All-Stars.
They were not
All-Stars, not
All-Stars
4.
that year. They were
He
not
took 3
All-Stars.
All-Stars, not 4.
They weren't All-Stars that year.
That's a different team with
Manu
KD.
Ginobili definitely wasn't an All-Star in
But you know,
2018.
you have your reason. You have a
But
reason, though.
Hey,
You got
but Tony
it. You
Parker
got
was
it.
All-Star.
Tony Parker wasn't an All-Star that year.
Yes, he was. What are you talking
Not
about?
in 20. No, he wasn't.
That was
He
his
wasn't an
last
All-Star
All-Star appearance, bro. That was his last All-Star appearance.
Maybe Tim Duncan.
No, it was Tony and Tim. I remember that. Tim. That was Tim. That was
So
Tony.
they had 2 All-Stars.
Yeah.
Yeah, but remember, LeBron
Versus Miami's 3 All-Stars.
Hold on.
Antonio
still
had-
won.
LeBron took down
Bro.
Curry and Clay last year in the finals, and then
Now, honestly, the Heat
Draymond
were
was not-
exhausted.
Hey, young Kawhi Leonard beat up the best player on the planet. Are we
LeBron
serious?
the year after?
Iggy did the
LeBron
same
went back
thing.
up there. Exactly. He went back up there, did the same exact thing. He took that championship away. Exactly.
You're right. You're
What did
right.
he do?
But
Exactly.
He
but
left. He left.
just
the
like
year
the Warriors with they 1 ring, Kawhi got a ring. Just saying.
What do you both?
wait, what is?
What does that have to do?
I mean, the Warriors get 1 ring, one, and they get this all-time right against the Spurs for some reason. This is what I'm getting. Because they don't care about the regular season. No one cares about the regular season, so you can't say that 7 games makes them better. But
No, bro.
just 4 All-Stars make them better than the whole team. I'm
They
just
got
so
4
confused.
All-Stars, bro. Like you can't
That makes
excuse
them
it.
better than a deep team, a deep dynasty team, too.
It's not
Yeah,
just
the
because they
Warriors
have
are
4
deep.
All-Stars. They also have some pieces off the bench. It's not just the 4 All-Stars. They got
What
Joe-
pieces? Who? Sean Livingston?
Yes,
Ian Clark, boy.
Iguodala,
Ian Clark.
McGee.
I'm
All right,
sorry.
Ian Clark.
No.
That's
Do
not
you
in the
see
discussion.
Iggy
But as an
That is
8-man
the
rotation,
first, you are the
as
first
an 8-man
person
rotation,
I have ever heard in my life say Ian Clark is a piece off the bench. You're the first man. Was that King? King, did you say that? It probably was King.
I think
because
Ian
his mic
Clark's a
muted.
good. I don't know what you're talking about.
He said it and muted his mic. That's how wrong he knew he was for saying that. Right after he said it, he muted his mic. Ian Clark. Get out of here, man. Y'all reaching so far right now. Ian Clark is the. He didn't say Iguodala. I could have took Zaza. He said Ian Clark.
My boy looking for stats, all right? You
That's
trying to-
no-
Go ahead. Look for the Ian Clark stats. Tell me how he's a piece off the bench. Tell me. I'll shut up. You prove
My
this.
boy, listen, my boy averaged 6 points per game right now. I'm 7 points per
Yep,
game.
he's a piece. That's a piece right there.
That's a good piece. That's a good piece, man. Come on.
That's a good
7
piece.
points off the
Good
bench.
bench. That's a good
Can't
bench
let that
player.
go.
That's a good bench player.
7 points off the bench is really good, all right?
Hey Dom, who do you have actually?
I respect that.
Do you have the Warriors or the Cavs? Okay.
He's a
okay.
Spurs. He's a Spurs.
Oh yeah, true. Last
Oh,
one
he
when he
got the
comes back.
Spurs. Wait, so you think the Spurs gonna win the title? Oh, he left.
All right, all right.
No, what's up, what's up,
Do you
what's
think?
up,
Do you
what's
think the
You think
Cavs?
the Spurs is gonna-
are the Cavs more scared?
No. He said the Cavs were going to beat the Spurs in the finals. That's what he said.
Okay.
Who, me?
He said.
Yeah, is that what you said?
Everyone during the regular season was saying LeBron's more scared to play the Spurs in the final because they're a more all-around team.
Bro, nah, bro. Chill out, bro. LeBron,
face
I'm
Warriors
not. No,
now.
that's not what
LeBron sees the Warriors and he's shook as hell.
That's what the media was saying.
LeBron not being the Warriors,
Spurs
man.
beat
Bro,
Cleveland.
LeBron sees the Warriors right now and he's shook as hell. That's all I gotta say, man.
The Warriors are they are resting. They are chilling. They're not even getting started. and we're talking about a hungry Kevin Durant who never got a title. He's going to be clearly angry, and he wants to win. You can tell Kevin Durant wants to win. Kevin Durant desperately wants to win right now. Steph Curry is tired of people hating him right now. A lot of people hate Steph Curry.
Curry's going to be Finals MVP.
Who else? Draymond Green is definitely thirsty after last season. He was disappointed what happened. We're talking about a team that is hungry.
Hey, but you know that's the most pressure out of
hungry
everyone.
and thirsty.
If you're an NBA, if you're a champ, you're most likely going to be more rested and more
everyone because
happy,
he's chasing. LeBron James is chasing the greatest player of all time right now. He has more pressure than anyone on that team. Right now, his entire legacy.
Kevin Durant has the most pressure. Look at where he went from.
No.
Kevin Durant has the most pressure.
If Kevin Durant loses, if Kevin Durant is chasing,
everybody expects the Warriors to win. Of course, Kevin Durant's under the most pressure. LeBron's not even.
Kevin Durant loses, he has to retire.
LeBron is chasing Michael Jordan.
Bro, Kevin Durant is going to look like an idiot if he loses.
Okay,
LeBron is not going to be a bad.
You're right. You're right. No.
LeBron has KD loses, he has to retire. Can we remember that LeBron lost the first time he was in Miami, and now look at him?
No, KD has to retire after.
Yeah, KD. If KD loses, he retires.
Clay Thompson, Draymond, you can't lose like that. That is the biggest offseason move of all time.
Yeah, Tosh is right.
That is like Miami Heat's time 20. With LeBron's decision times 200, all right? That is what Kevin Durant did.
But my question is, what if it's not KD's fault the team loses? I mean, it wasn't his fault that the Warriors beat them last year, was it? Apparently, it was Westbrook's fault. So, is it going to be Curry's fault this time?
73-19 and lose. You just can't do that.
If you're Kevin Durant, yeah.
I mean, if you can't Durant, I'm thinking he can make it happen.
You would have to retire. You would have to retire, man. You can't show your face to that. You can't show your face again.
It's not like it's going to happen.
Of course you can, but you can't show your face.
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I got Warriors in 7. Warriors in 7.
He better go start playing golf because if he loses, regardless, like oh my goodness.
What we talking about the finals? I got Cavs
the finals.
Honestly, I might. Just the fact that Game 6 will be in Cleveland, I don't
LeBron
think the
has
Warriors
zero
are
pressure
win
right now.
Warriors
LeBron already got a
5
title.
6.
I don't think it's going
LeBron
to 5.
is going against the
I don't
best
think it's
team.
going to 5 because the Cavs are too good for that. But then that would mean Game 6 is in Cleveland. I don't think the Warriors are going to win in Cleveland, but Game 7, that means the pressure's on, and I got Kyrie in the. I don't know.
If the Cavs win game or like 6 or Game 5 and 6, like if they're down 3-1 and they win Game 5 and 6, they're definitely winning Game 7. The Cavs will make a comeback.
Why?
It's the Cavs.
I really don't think. No, there was many situations that happened. Look, listen, Curry was last season. Curry, he was injured.
I had the Warriors winning. I'm just saying.
Steph Curry was injured.
Curry was hurt.
Yeah, he was hurt throughout the entire series.
I can't.
No,
use
he
that
really
as
was.
an excuse, man.
He
He
was
was,
hurt
but
throughout
that's
the
not an
entire playoff.
excuse.
He was
That's not an excuse.
MVP.
Injuries are part of the game.
That isn't.
Yeah,
They're part of the game. And he dropped 41 in Portland, 17 and OT. 17 and
You have to
OT.
understand
What
that
we
he
said
was
earlier, injuries are part of the
Listen,
game. No one cares about injuries. Injuries don't matter. Injuries don't matter.
Listen. The Cavaliers got injured. They lost Kyrie Irving and Kevin Love. Oh, injuries is part of the game, huh?
Yeah, they are.
Kevin Love went down in round 1, and they still got to the finals.
Exactly. And
Stop being a Clipper fan about this. Stop being a Clipper fan about this.
This has nothing to do with Clippers. This has nothing to do with
Injuries
Clippers.
are part of the game. That's why I say the Warriors
That's what
won
I'm saying.
2015.
Injuries. Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank you.
The Warriors won 2015.
No. Actually, no.
Which is
why
LeBron James
won
I think the Warriors would have won regardless. I really think the Warriors would have won regardless. That's my opinion. I really think the Warriors would have won. I think the Warriors would have had 2 titles right now.
Hey, all I gotta say is that changing the fact that you saying that Draymond got injured, that doesn't change the fact that Cleveland won the championship.
Yeah.
It doesn't change anything.
It does.
So just
Game
deal with
7
it.
was
It doesn't
close
change.
too. It wasn't like it was a blowout.
Exactly.
Came down
People
to the
are
last
acting like-
minute.
Exactly. People are acting.
Time out. So,
Draymond was not the same.
Well, go ahead. Finish.
Curry was injured.
All right. Well, first of all, let me ask you this. In 2015, do you give the credit to the Warriors in 2015?
I do.
No.
I do.
No,
I do.
Both
Okay,
teams get no
they
credit.
won
Both
the
teams get no
championship. They won the
Both
championship.
teams get no
I'm not
credit.
gonna
How about
If you
that?
don't,
The Cavs
if
were
you
the
don't give
favorites
neither
that
team
year.
no credit, I have no problem with you making an argument. But if you give one team credit and don't give the other team credit,
That's
then
what
it's
it's
a
about.
Both teams get no
That's
credit.
how I-
It was a situation that happened.
That's how I see it.
Listen, I give the Cavs.
They didn't play at their best. Both teams
No,
did not play at their
it
best.
should've been-
That's
I give the
fact.
Cavs credit for.
Cavs should have won 2015.
But that doesn't change the fact that Golden State won.
They
That's what I'm
should have.
saying.
They should have. But like,
It
what
doesn't change
happened?
anything.
What
It doesn't
actually
change
happened?
anything.
Like,
It
what's gonna
doesn't
go
change
down in
anything.
history books?
That's what I'm
Warriors
saying. It
won
doesn't change
2015,
anything.
Cavs won 2016. You can't take anything away from that. But the point is, it's the big series is tied 1-1 right now. This is the deciding series. If it ever goes.
Yeah.
And remember, the rosters are different.
What's crazy too is that they have KD now, so it's like, goddamn.
Warriors lost 3 big men. From
Yo, and
15.
honestly, Draymond
The
Green
Cavs-
is honestly
and
the
remember,
MVP.
and remember,
In my
remember,
opinion,
the Cavs
Draymond
got
Green is their
players,
MVP.
too. The Cavs got all
Let's
these
all admit
players.
that Draymond
let
Green
George
is their
finish.
MVP.
Let George
All
finish.
admit it. Now Draymond Green, the
Let
Warriors.
George finish, bro.
Okay, if we were to give away a player, for the,
He's just
I'll
keep
go
going.
after. I'll go after.
wait, who's talking?
No, I was just saying let George
Alright.
finish. Let George finish.
All right. What I was
Yeah.
gonna say is these are 2 different teams. The Warriors lost 3 players just for KD, 3 quality big men for KD. And then the Cavs got all these shooters just for this one series.
That play
Darren
no
Williams,
defense.
Kyle Culver. Exactly. It's gonna be an offensive series. So you can't.
I didn't realize Andrew Bogut was a quality big man. I didn't realize
He
that.
was. He was
Andrew Bogut was
for
an
the Warriors,
instrumental
he
piece.
was.
He's a quality
The
big man
Warriors, he
for
was.
the Warriors, yeah.
No, the
I don't
Cavs
Yeah, at
think
that
he
time,
was.
yes.
He's not a quality big man for no one
Sometimes
else.
he had chemistry.
But if
I
he was
think
on the
so.
Cavs, he wouldn't
He
be
knew how to
on,
play
right?
defense, and he was a great playmaker for them. So yes, he was definitely a good
For
piece for
them.
them, a great
For
piece for
them.
their
Yeah,
offense.
that's
For
all
them.
that matters.
If you
though.
Bogut
That's all
was
that
build your
matters.
matters.
offense, the way he,
But he's injured. He's out.
yeah, he's out. That's what I'm saying, man. If you let's say, like if you build the offense, and you got somebody running through, and you lose a guy like that, no matter what, you will always struggle. You will, especially offense, because the Warriors, they run a lot of plays. When they play, they run like a
It's
play
pick and roll.
every
It's
single
mostly
moment.
Pick and roll and screens.
All right.
Screens and everything, and Bogut playmaking sometimes. This is the reason why the Warriors are like that.
All right. So who got
So,
the
yeah,
Warriors? Who got
that's
the
the reason
Warriors in the
it-
finals?
I do.
I got
do.
the Warriors, man.
I do.
All right. So 1, 2. I got Warriors. KB, who you got?
I got Warriors, man.
All right. So majority rules. Warriors are gonna be
Cleveland
our
in
NBA
4.
champions.
Cleveland
As of
in
right now.
4.
As of right now. Obviously, this is just the
Cleveland
second
in
round.
4.
In 4.
Cleveland in 4?
Let's see how the-
Cleveland in 4, boy.
Man.
Let's see how
Cleveland
the
in 4, bro. You guys are bugging.
Listen. Listen. Honestly, I wish the Warriors choked because I'm a Clipper fan. We gotta hate the Warriors. So I want the Warriors to lose. So I'm
You
not
gotta hate the
supporting them.
Warriors.
I'm
It's
not.
not
I
even
want
a
them
Why
to
you gotta
rivalry.
make everything about the Clippers?
Yo,
bro?
It's not even a rivalry though. Like
Exactly. It's not even a rivalry. You guys get
You
smacked
see
every
that?
It
time.
was a rivalry though. Like
It
they took
was.
our shine. They took our shine. All right.
what shine?
So that's why we used to have a
Nah,
shine.
nah,
right?
nah, nah, nah.
Bro,
He's
hold on,
right.
hold on.
At
I
one
don't
point,
disagree.
on the
I don't
Lakers.
disagree.
Before
point,
they
we
got
were better
big,
than them.
before the Warriors became like the Supers team,
Before they just
they was
they
what.
made, like,
But then the
every shot
Clippers
in the
became
light.
cursed, and then everything settled.
That's what I'm saying. Like honest, like
Oh, so now you agree to the curse? Everyone, he said it
No,
live
we're
on the
not
stream.
cursed.
He
No,
said it
no,
live. He said it
no,
we
live.
got
no,
that
no,
on
no.
record.
We're not cursed.
We got that on
Someone
record.
tag me.
We got that on
Someone-
record.
Yo, hey, hold
Everybody's
on.
coming to
Are we
Elder
done with this
chat.
topic? Are we done with this topic?
Timestamp
Yeah,
that
we're
right
done,
now.
we're done.
Timestamp that.
Oh, hold on, wait.
We're not
I want to let you guys take a look at something. I'm about to post a link in the chat, but you guys remember the Big Three or whatever?
Oh yeah. The
The
big
Ice
three.
Cube. Yeah, they did a draft. Yeah, they did a draft, and the teams are out. And I just threw the link in the chat, so you guys can go check that out.
All right, where is it? Okay.
I just threw the link. Yeah, I'm spamming the link right now. But they just did a draft, and the link is right there. So those are the teams. You guys want to take a look at that?
All right, let's look at these teams, man. They got there's not really a super team, so let me give them that much.
Yeah, there's not that. It's pretty well rounded. You got AI.
They got
playing
Kwame
with,
Brown. Hey, Kwame, that team's taking over, bro.
Yo, is Kwame Brown actually playing?
No, Kwame Brown is on the second team.
The three-headed monsters.
Yes.
The
It's
three-headed
Kwame
monster?
Brown is one of the monsters, bro.
Wait, I don't see it.
It's like
It's the second one.
At the
Kwame
top.
Brown.
Oh shoot, he's actually playing.
And Jason Williams is on that team.
That's not
Yo,
bad.
that monsters team looks nice because they have Rashad, Jason, and Kwame.
And they got
I like Jason.
Abdul Rauf too.
Yeah, they got.
Yeah, they got Abdul Rauf.
I
Yeah,
mean,
no, and they have
Kwame
and they
is
have-
the superstar.
I think Gary
Yeah,
Payton
no,
as
that-
a coach. Okay,
Yeah,
that might be the super team right there.
Yo, that three-headed monsters team might be the super team.
That
And then
might
the
be
ghost
super
team they have George Gervin as the coach, and they have Mike Bibby, Ricky Davis. Yo,
Mike Bibby.
Brian Scalabrine.
the
On the
ball.
Hey,
ball.
where Brian Scalabrine
Brian
at?
He's on the ball hog.
Ah, they
He's the
gonna win.
captain. He's the captain.
He's
Yeah,
playing with Josh.
he better be
Service.
the captain.
Hey,
He's gonna
low key,
lead
the
that team
killer
to a title.
threes. The killer threes, low key. Steven Jackson, Chauncey.
Oh, Reggie
Oh,
Evans. Yeah, they got
Reggie
Reggie Evans.
Reggie
I
Evans,
think it
he's a
depends on
hustler.
who's younger. Like,
Larry
about the
Hughes
younger
isn't
roster.
bad.
Yeah, Reggie Evans is young too. He could.
These are some pretty good teams. Like I wish the NBA was like this.
Corey Maggette.
Talent
Yeah, nice them
spread out.
talents.
Talent
You don't
spread
see a
out.
guy like Kate.
Also,
Yeah.
You don't see Allen Iverson joining the best team, something like that.
Yeah, but
Yo, Kenyon Martin. Yo, you guys remember when Al Harrington was like nice on the Nuggets? He's playing with
Yeah.
Kenyon Martin. With damn
Yeah, they
Charles.
they might have some chemistry right there.
Yeah.
But
whichever team
That's
is young
like
is gonna
Denver
win.
Nuggets.
moving on. So we were talking about like we should talk about how the losing teams of the first round, like what they would do. So
should we
The-
start
the-
with the Clippers?
yeah,
Let's make this
the
quick.
podcast
No,
is
let's
already
not-
long
just to
enough.
get that out
So
of the way.
Now we already talked
Gonna
about
go
the
pretty
Clippers. Let's
quick.
move on.
Yeah, we already talked about Clippers.
all right, Clippers. Let's
already
go
got
Memphis. What about Memphis?
Memphis is interesting.
Memphis made the mistake of signing Chandler Parsons to that big ass deal. He's not
Parsons.
doing
Yep.
anything anymore.
Yeah.
You're right. I don't know. Memphis is weird because they're an old team.
They got
can
Mike
play-
Conley locked
They
in.
can put up
Yeah.
some stuff. Yeah, they
They
can
made a
play.
big
You
mistake.
need to
Do
build
they have like
around
any
Charles.
cap space though?
What
Like
you gotta do.
Yeah, they spent everything on
That's
Mike
it.
Conley.
Oh, they've been rolling with the same players for too long.
Yeah, people don't talk about them, how they've been keeping the same roster. But hey,
I
Exactly.
think they just got to keep Tony Allen healthy.
But they're never gonna get it
That's the
into
only
like
thing
a
they
top
can do.
4
like,
seed
they make the
Yeah. That's the only thing they could really do.
or top. They're gonna just gonna be
I
a bottom
feel like
4.
They
they're gonna be
need
the bottom.
more-
They're gonna be like a 6 and 8. You know,
they
always
need
in
more
that 6.
shooters.
6
Memphis
and 8
Memphis
spot.
needs more shooters, man.
Yeah.
Not enough shooters.
They've been needing more shooters for
They
years.
Yeah.
need more shooters. Not enough
Like Tony,
shooters.
don't you think Tony Allen need to Because like Tony Allen, he's a great defender, but
Nah,
the league is
he's
just
part
changed
of that
so
great.
much.
He's part of that.
No,
great
but
man.
honestly, the league has changed so much that just defensive players only are not really good to be a starter. You know, what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And his injury
exactly.
record is pretty bad as well.
Yeah.
That's true.
Like he's just a one-way defender.
I would put him on the
Like,
bench,
desperately,
but like,
come on,
I
you're a
wouldn't put him
guard,
as
you
a
can't
starter.
shoot in his league.
But don't you want that guy guarding
Yeah.
like your Paul
Yeah, you want him off
George,
the
your
bench,
LeBron,
off the
your
bench, of course.
Because Kobe Bryant said Tony Allen
just
was his
can't.
best defender. Like he said that of
Yeah,
all
but
time.
he's older.
He is
now.
older.
How
Not
old
like
he
in
is
his
older
prime,
now.
but
Yeah, he's much older now, so I don't know, man.
but moving on, we
is
got
he? Tebow
OKC.
came off the bench
OKC.
as well.
OKC.
Oh, OKC.
That-
Oh
that's-
man,
Westbrook needs to
Oh,
leave. Westbrook
it's
needs to
obvious. OKC, they need to get.
he needs to leave. I agree
Well,
with
they're
you.
not. Westbrook's gonna stay, but they need.
Okay,
I,
see,
I think
one
they
of
need
the
one
worst-
more year. They need
One
one
of
more
the-
year to
one of the
try.
worst
They
organizations.
just need
one
shooters.
of
They
the
just need
worst
shooters. That's all. That's what they need.
Because this team was made for KD and Russ. It wasn't made just for Russ.
Honestly,
Just
I
like
feel like if there's a second most cursed team in the NBA, it has to be the Thunder.
The Raptors.
Nah, I don't think
It
that.
has to be the Thunder because they got all these players and they're all leaving. Like, what the hell? Come
No,
on,
it's
man.
but it's not a
never
curse
had
thing.
a
It's an
we never had a
exact reason.
No,
That's
it's a
ownership. It's the
curse.
ownership.
We never
Like,
had a
James
James
Harden-
Harden.
James Harden walked away over $4 million.
Seems like a curse to me. It's like a-
No, a curse is breaking your toe in your shoe. That's a curse.
That's not a curse.
That's definitely a curse.
A curse is getting injured every year in the playoffs, or your owner turns out to be racist in the
It's
playoffs.
just been a
That's a curse.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's been
you're
a last
right.
3
I'm gonna
years.
have to
Or if
agree
your
with
name's Derrick Rose.
Literally with the Thunder,
Yeah,
literally it's all management. They failed to make moves. They
yeah.
failed to pay players. That's not a curse. That's just being stingy.
that. If I was
you're
him,
right,
I'd try to
you're
get
right,
Blake
you're right.
Griffin.
I wouldn't.
Blake Griffin, and then what? And then what? Blake Griffin's not gonna do. Trust me, you don't want Blake.
No, you don't
I-
want Blake on the Clippers. That's
Yeah,
all it is.
Yeah.
No, you don't want Blake.
Yo,
All right,
hey,
well,
when Blake
gets
Blake
injured.
leaves the Clippers, he's
Blake
gonna be like
doesn't
MVP
show up in the
next
That's
year.
what I'm
quarter.
saying.
Don't
That's
say
what
that.
I'm saying. If
Blake,
you're
Blake is not gonna
OKC,
show up in the fourth. That
if
is
you're
still not enough.
OKC,
That's still not
you
enough.
want Russ to be happy first of all. That's first
Is
priority.
Russ and Blake enough?
Get some shooters.
Yeah.
That is still not enough.
Okay,
Blake
but you
and
still
some
be better.
shooters
You can
is
build
not
on.
Enough for what?
could
What are you
be-
trying
he
to
could be a-
win?
They're the sixth
You
seed
trying to win
right
a
now, and
title?
then
That's
you
the
add
ultimate
Blake
goal.
Griffin.
That is your ultimate goal. You trying to get a title?
So you don't think
Yeah, but you
another
gotta work
all-star
toward that.
above
You can't
average
become a title
shooters is
contender in
enough?
1 year.
Yo, all I
Yeah,
gotta
but
say is,
Blake
man,
Griffin,
if
Blake
I'm
Griffin's injury
a,
record is shortening his career.
if
Blake
I'm an
Griffin
NBA
is
team,
past his prime now.
if I'm
Blake
an
is pretty
NBA
much
team,
past
I'm
his
not
prime.
touching none of these Clippers players because they've been tainted. So
Bro, if you take a Clippers player, they're gonna become like hella good.
nah, they're
Yeah.
tainted, bro. I'm not touching these
I'm not
guys.
taking Blake. Blake
Thing
is not
is, you
gonna
never
help
know
man,
because
I'm
once they
telling
come out of there, they're like they're
he's
so
a good
old.
playmaker. I agree. Oh yeah, another thing, Redick. A lot of people talking about Redick too, but Redick is like another guy who's just also old.
But he's a shooter
4
though.
points in
He
the
doesn't
playoff.
really need to do that much.
He averaged 4 points in the playoff. Yeah, and he don't play no defense. Well, why would you take him too? So just don't.
Okay,
just leave my
OKC
Clipper
needs
players
shooters
alone.
around Russ. That's the first priority. All
You
right.
need to get
Yo, why are
some.
we talking about the
You need to get
Clippers
some.
again? KB, stop.
It's the curse, man. They can't stop.
What are we
Because
talking
everybody's
about?
trying to say, okay, he's trying to take my team. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, all right, whatever,
All
bro.
right.
Trust me,
Next
no one's
team.
trying to
Next
take
team we
the
got Portland because we're skipping over the Clippers.
Oh,
Yeah,
Portland.
let's do
Oh
it,
man.
bro.
So what? Are we trading one of your
You
back?
trying to get Paul George? Yeah,
Honestly,
you gotta trade one.
You gotta trade
This
You're
one.
not
this team
getting
is
Paul
done.
George.
You gotta trade one of them.
This team was done back
Why
when
do you
they
think
lost
so?
Batum, when they lost LaMarcus Aldridge. The team was done.
Honestly,
Is
I
it
would-
because they can't play
I would say
defense and they're
trade
never
all
gonna
their
have a good?
assets in the front
Yeah.
court and just work
They
on
need,
getting
they
a
need
new
more
big man to
defenders.
build
They need
around.
more defenders.
Honestly,
They need more
that's
defenders.
what I would do.
That's like
They
the
got
Blake
got
Griffin
Lillard.
Alfred
situation.
Camino's a great defender, man.
That's like the one
That's not-
defensive
they need
player on their
offense.
roster.
Trade Mo Harkless, trade Nurkic. Well, they gotta
Yeah,
either pay him or let him
Nah,
walk.
keep Nurkic. You
No.
gotta keep Nurkic.
Nah, bro. I would say just trade to get picks and just try to find another big man.
Nurkic is the
Even though-
reason like they want like he's 22 years old and he's like one of these young guys that you need to hold on to.
But are you gonna
If the
pay? But
Trailblazers
what
could
can
get
they
like
pay
a
him?
player like Draymond, bro, they could be like a poor man's
Low-key, like
Golden State. Yeah, they
that's
could
what I'm
get they could be
saying.
a poor man's
They
Golden
might
State.
like you guys know how like the Warriors had to get rid of Monte Ellis so Curry could be the
Yeah,
star.
they might have to do. They,
might
might
have
to
to
do
do
something like
that.
that.
With
Yeah.
CJ McCollum?
With TJ.
With
Wait,
who?
why
You
would
were with
Damian Lillard?
I'm gonna do it with CJ. I'm gonna trade it with CJ.
Yeah, but Dame Lillard's already putting up like 27 and 9.
Lillard's already locked into a.
Yo, but their stats, they're not
Nah,
like
I would
He
throw
needs
away who's
more.
older.
They're
they're
like-
not
Damian Lillard's
translating to
older.
wins,
I
bro.
would let him
They're
go.
not translating
Damian
to
Lillard will
wins.
Damian Lillard will give you a good return back.
Their empty
CJ
stats
McCollum
are
is not that
garbage,
much.
too. Their empty stats.
CJ
are
McCollum,
garbage,
both of them
too.
will give you a good return.
I think Lillard will give
People
you a
But
want
better
that's the
a
thing.
scorer
I
like
think
that.
I think more people would want Lillard because he's Lillard.
That's what I'm saying.
So
I
like
think
they're
yeah,
basically
Lillard,
the
he's
same
an
player
all-star.
right now.
They
They're
both-
basically
they
the
both-
same
McCollum is
player.
not an all-star.
They both get you good
It's
returns.
more
Yeah.
value.
Yes, if I'm them, I
Lillard's
honestly
gonna get you a better-
I'd look at trading Damian Lillard, build around CJ.
Yeah, I would try to build around McCollum.
Yeah.
Try to
Because you already
start things
you
up all over and try
you tried to build around Dame like it looked like
This
it was
team is
gonna work.
over, man. This team,
They're not. They
they honestly lost
don't-
when the
they
moment
don't
LaMarcus
go
Aldridge
something
left.
big. They're gonna be the same team.
I don't want them to beat the Knicks, man. I don't want them to beat the Knicks.
No
He's
one's
still
gonna.
putting
Hey,
up well.
when we're talking about cursed teams, why didn't anybody mention the Knicks?
That's true. That's true.
Because they're not in the playoffs. I don't know.
They need to get.
The
Worst team.
The Knicks-
Worst team of the
Knicks-
season, right there.
worst
they got a
organization.
lot of help, man.
Worst organization.
Man, let's just ignore the Knicks, man. They just need to die. Like I don't know, like what's going on there. Let's just act like it
He said
doesn't
he needs to
exist.
die.
Like,
Sure.
So we're going on to the
Jesus.
East. We're going on to the East.
evaporate. I don't know.
Any team in the NBA needs to die is the Clippers. Sorry, I'm joking.
Yeah, they're kind of just
You
like
bring
in
the
the Staples Center for no reason.
Yo, hashtag Clippers to Seattle, man. We need an NBA team out here.
Might as well.
Yeah, that's
Might
what I'm
lift the
saying.
curse.
We need
It's
an
a
NBA team
change.
out here. I would like me a Blake Griffin and a CP3. You know. Yeah.
All right, Eastern Conference. Let's talk about the Pacers. What do you guys think about the Pacers?
Paul George gone.
Trade
Paul
Paul
George is
George.
out
Has
of
to.
there.
Has
He
to.
is gone.
Further.
He ain't coming back.
They're gonna get
He is-
Kevin
Yo,
Durant.
Larry
if
Bird
they-
Since Larry Bird left, it's over. He is
Yeah.
gone.
Nah, Paul George. Like, have you ever heard Paul George say like, "I love this city. I love this team"? Like, no, he's like, "I want to
never
go
say
to LA.
that.
I want to."
At
Not
least KD was
since-
saying he
Yeah,
loved the
it's over.
city.
Not
but,
since
like,
Robert Ory left.
Yeah,
I mean,
KD
not
was
since
saying
Roy
that.
Hibbert. I said Robert Ory.
Say he
Jesus.
loved-
Not since
Nah,
Roy
you
Hibbert left.
honestly don't know, really.
They
Yeah.
lost
KD's been
George
saying he
Hill-
loved
George
OKC
Hill for
and stuff.
Jeff T. That was terrible.
I mean, they were trying to
I
win.
want you to
Now
check
it just
too.
didn't work
They
out.
messed up. No, this offseason they did a lot of moves, but it didn't really matter.
Dude, I remember arguing with this
Like,
guy
this
on
team-
Twitter.
they coulda-
He was
they
like, "Yeah,
coulda- they
Pacers are
coulda
gonna be
had-
second best team in the East."
Yeah, I was
Celtics are
like,
ass.
no.
Yeah, I really thought they was
But
gonna be great.
I think what we're really forgetting is that they could have had Kawhi, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, they could have had.
If I'm out the egg,
That was
Yeah.
so long ago. But Paul George,
They don't even have George Hill
But
anymore.
Paul George is still good though.
They gotta,
Even have
exactly.
George
They
Hill.
lost
Paul George
out.
could easily be a top 5 player. It just Paul George is not a good leader. That's a
Top
problem.
five?
Paul George is not a great leader.
Top 5 easily?
Yeah, Paul George.
not top
yeah,
five.
Paul George.
Not top
If Paul
five.
George plays
No
his
way.
best,
No
he could
way.
be a top
No
5
way.
player.
LeBron,
Chill out.
I think
Russell,
he's a lesser LeBron.
AD.
He's a lesser LeBron.
Who?
Harden.
Kawhi,
He's a
bro.
poor man's LeBron.
Paul George?
Paul George.
First of all, Paul George is
No.
not a top 5
Nah.
player. in the
Paul
NBA.
George is a poor man.
Nah.
He could be a top
No.
5 player in the NBA.
No, he
no,
can't.
No way. No way.
Yes,
Not
he
no
can.
time soon.
Paul
No
George.
way.
If Paul George plays his
Westbrook,
best, on a
AD,
triple-double.
Kawhi,
Paul George didn't even hit a
LeBron,
game with his shot
Harden,
yet. What are you
Harden,
talking
that's
about?
five
Harden.
right
This
there.
Paul, but
Harden.
He can't even give you a game winner, bro.
He hit one
that,
against Miami.
just because Paul George had a rough season,
Curry's
Paul
better
George can
than him.
easily average 26 six.
There are
It's
4 players on the
A&B.
Warrior alone better than Paul George. 4 players on the
Nah,
Warriors.
Klay Thompson is not better than Paul George.
For- I will
Klay
take
Thompson-
Clay before
Yo,
I take Paul George.
Why?
Paul George is one of the best two-way players in the NBA.
How is Klay
Why?
better than Paul George?
Because Clay can get you 60 in a quarter.
Klay,
That was one game.
Yeah, Klay Thompson. No, that is a bad example.
Klay Thompson.
That's a bad
He's
example.
not making
What?
his own shots. He's getting set
He
up.
get okay. How
Yo, he
about
cannot
him giving
lead
you
the-
60
he
with
cannot
8
lead the
dribbles? Is that a bad
Yeah,
example?
because he's always wide open.
Exactly. I will take the player that knows
I
how
mean,
to
when
shoot
you're
that
playing
ball
with the
over
Warriors-
Paul
Wide
George.
open. Never wide open. Because they all the attention's on him. No one's attention.
Curry.
And Durant and Draymond. Like no one cares about Klay
Well,
Thompson. They let him
if
get
y'all
off.
want to take Paul George above Clay, be my guest. But I take Clay above Paul George.
All right, but
That's
the
just-
How
point
can you
is,
say that?
He's a
All right,
system
the
player.
The
is-
same way I
Yo,
say the
Bezos, what's
Spurs
the
can
next
beat the
team?
Warriors in the playoffs. The
Bezos,
same way I
what's
can
the
say
next
that.
team?
all right, but the
How
point is,
could
we
you
all think
say
the
that?
Pacers should trade Paul George.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, they're
Yeah,
going.
yeah,
They're
yeah.
going
Has
to.
to go.
They have to. They
Yeah.
have to.
This
Yeah.
Pacers team is dead. They're gonna die.
Oh, that's what we're saying about every single team. Like,
Yo, what is
nah,
up
Yeah,
with
they-
these
pretty much. Yeah,
teams
that's true.
dying?
That is
What
true.
if Paul George went to the Pelicans? That's what I was thinking.
Nah.
They don't have anything to trade for.
Chemistry
They can't
was
trade
bad.
anything for him.
That team was messed up. Yeah, they don't have no assets.
Yo, what are the Pelicans gonna give up though? Like they can't. They're not gonna give up anything.
They don't have anything.
Honestly, all they can give you is Drew Holiday and some
Yeah, that's
2020
all you
picks.
got offer. Like, you want Drew Holiday? That's what you want. You could take him. But yeah, so yeah, I don't know. Pelicans, man. What's the next team? What's the
Next
next team?
team, Milwaukee.
Nah,
they're
Milwaukee
good.
is
They
good.
don't- bro, they
They
don't
just
need
need
to
to
wait.
be healthy.
Yeah,
They don't
need
need
to
to
be
wait.
healthy.
They just need to
This
wait
is the
for
only
Jabari.
team that's.
Bro,
Here's
They
some
need
value
shooting.
for
They need
Jabari.
more shooting.
Trade Jabari.
They need shooting.
Nah,
Am I
yo,
crazy?
to be
No, I
honest,
think they have enough shooting.
nah, listen. To be
They only
honest,
got
Yes,
one.
yes.
I may
If-
sound
am I-
crazy.
What's it called? If
I may
they
sound crazy.
if they had Jabari, do you guys think they could have been the number 4 seed? Because I think so.
Possibly, yeah.
I don't think
They
so.
Does
could've
that
been
make
the
them
number
Okay,
4
listen.
seed.
Listen.
If they had Jabari, bro, they would have been
I
the
may
number
sound
4
crazy.
seed.
Listen, guys, I'm gonna say something crazy right now. I think they should trade Jabari Parker.
Chill out.
I just said that.
Listen,
Wait.
listen. I don't-
Don't
I
said I
was
just
thinking
said
about the
that.
who.
Stop.
The
Stop.
who
Stop.
that
Stop.
he
Stop.
Just think about it. He had two. Yeah, thank you.
Stop.
He's getting
Stop.
injured way too much.
Stop.
He's getting injured way too much. He has a
Or
lot
trade
of
Greg
value.
Monroe. Trade him or Greg
Stop.
Monroe. One or the other.
Greg Moore has to go.
Yeah, trade Greg Monroe. Don't trade Jabari.
Yeah,
Why
no,
would you
but
trade
Jabari has to
No, I
He's
said
not
see
gonna
what you
be
can
healthy.
get. See what
Yeah,
value
like
you
two
can get.
ACL players. It is
I'll put him on the
over.
market. I'd put him on the market.
I would consider.
I would say see
I'll
what
put him on the
value
market,
you get.
definitely.
Yeah, I
Okay,
agree
but what
with
are you
Dom.
gonna get for Jabari? What are you gonna get for Jabari?
Exactly. I don't know. See
Gonna
what
get-
you can get. You be
Exactly.
surprised.
See what you can get. Thank you. His
But what
injury
are you gonna
records is
get?
too.
Nah,
Listen.
Nah,
I
And
would
it's
say
also
for
understand-
Jabari
Jabari
Parker.
is a perfect fit
For
for that team,
Jabari
man.
Parker, I will take Brooke Lopez in the Brooklyn pick for
Oh, you're-
2020.
No.
Hey,
That ruins
Step
his
back.
spacing. No way.
Okay,
I
step
wouldn't
back.
do that.
Nah, don't
That's
take Brook
taking a step
Lopez.
back.
You need
How is he
athleticism
going
on that
to
team.
wait?
Brook Lopez is
Hold
not
on.
bad.
Hold on.
Brook Lopez is not bad.
Wait. Hold on.
This team
Hold
was
on.
built for
Then let-
Jabari and
Time
Giannis.
out. Wait. Let me tell you why I would do that. You want to know why I would do that? Because watching that
bro.
team, Thon Maker, you can put him at the 4.
You
He'll
can
stretch the
John
floor.
Baker-
He
can
has a
stretch-
shot.
Yeah,
He'll
I
stretch
agree.
the floor, and you have Brooke Lopez in the paint. Tell me
And
that
yeah,
wouldn't
Brooklyn,
work.
thank you. That would stretch the floor as well too.
Bro.
That
Because
would
you
give
have a
Giannis
It's not
draft
like
pick for the
lengthy
future.
play style that
You
they
have
have.
much
though.
room to operate.
I don't think
That
they have
doesn't
give
go
that.
to lengthy
Jabari-
play style because you have
Think
a
about Jabari,
7-foot power
he
forward
stuffs
versus
the
a 6'9" power forward. How is
Hey,
that going to link?
Jabari Park, he stuffs that paint so much that it's.
It doesn't hurt. It hurts
He-
nothing the team
like,
has going on. You still
Thank
have
you,
length
I
at the
agree.
4. You're still a big team. You'll have Brooke. That's 2 7-footers versus what?
You guys
One?
act like Jabari can't shoot though. He can shoot.
No one's saying you can't shoot. I was just
It's
saying,
not
you
really.
asked, what did you
He
get?
can't shoot.
I was just saying for that team, I would
Yo,
easily
You
take
need
Brooke
shooters out
Lopez
there.
in a
You
Brooklyn.
need shooters around Giannis.
I think
Easily.
Jabari fits great with that
Yeah.
team.
Nah, but you
Yeah,
I don't
need
think you should
shooters
trade him
around
just yet.
I'm saying
Giannis.
Not if
again,
he's gonna get
value-wise,
One more
that's
season.
not a bad pick. That's not a
One
bad
more
move.
season.
Bro,
One
no,
more
stop.
season. All right.
Look,
next
Jabari's like
team.
a low post kind of guy.
If
Next
Jabari
team.
gets
Next
injured
team.
this year, I would actually
Yo,
consider.
next
shoot
team,
a little
bro.
bit,
Next
but
team.
not-
You guys
not
are
really.
Next
team.
team we
Next
got
team.
we got
Next
Atlanta. Atlanta.
Next team.
Atlanta.
They're
Bro,
trash.
Atlanta's
Blow it up.
all right. Well, it
Blow
all
it up.
depends. It all depends on
Oh,
Paul
Atlanta.
Millsap. All depends on
They're
Paul
cheap.
Millsap if he stays, if he goes.
This team is dead again.
But but this team's always been.
Even if he stays, it doesn't matter. Like
Atlanta's always been just a good East team that never is gonna contend for a championship. They don't need. They didn't like. They should just blow it up.
They've never had that like one player. You know what I mean?
honestly, every team but should blow it up. That's crazy.
Their last
Every team.
their last big player was Joe Johnson. Actually, I want to say.
Yeah.
No, it was
Because
Josh Smith.
they got some good young players. They got
Like, even
Dennis.
them, they're not
no,
like.
I No, I put Joe above Josh Smith.
Oh no,
I
you
would-
guys
I
are
would too,
bugging. It's
I
Al
would too.
Horford. It's Al Horford. Al Horford was
The
bro.
great Al
I
Horford.
put Joe Johnson above Al Horford for the Hawks. What?
Bro, it was Al Horford, bro.
Nah, not
Okay,
That was trolling.
okay. I see
No,
what
no,
y'all saying.
when
No,
I'm
no, no,
saying
I see
that
what y'all
guy,
saying.
I'm saying
I
like
see
a
what y'all
top
saying. I
top
see what y'all
15
saying. Never
guy.
mind. I see what y'all saying.
I'm saying
Okay.
like a top 15 guy in the league.
Y'all
I
saying
don't
the
think-
literal last guy they had. I was just saying like the best player to come from that team.
That's what I was
Probably
thinking.
last
That's what
one.
I was thinking.
Yeah,
That's why I was saying
remember
Joe
when they had
Johnson.
Drake?
Yeah.
Somebody said who would want Millsap though.
Oh, most teams would want Millsap. He's such a good player to have on your team. Just he
Well,
does
like,
everything
for
that
his
you need.
Yeah,
price,
he's
for his
scoring
price
and
and
Need
his
a
age.
power forward? Like, does anybody want a power forward right now?
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
Why not?
Do anybody want power forwards anymore? Like, is the league changing to a lot of small
the power
forwards?
forward
to turn
position,
into power
yeah,
forwards?
like small forwards, like
I
But
think the Celtics would, but like I don't.
But Millsap can do everything that you need out of like he can
Yeah,
shoot,
Millsap
he
can
can
do
But he's
defend.
aging. That's the only thing. How long do you want to have him for?
So
Like,
a
I
good
can see him-
team.
Is
You
he
go to
gonna
a
take
good
you over
team.
the top though?
He
Yo,
can
all I
take-
gotta say,
I don't
all I
think
gotta
he's gonna
say
take
is
you over
name
the
a
top.
team, name an NBA team where a power forward is the focal point of their offense.
He doesn't need to be the number
The
one guy
Clippers?
on the team.
Yo,
That was too easy.
that was
That
gas.
was a setup.
That was gas. And what? How are they doing
do
right
that
now?
on purpose.
And
Exactly.
how are
That's
they-
why you don't need a power forward.
That's
Exactly.
proving my point. You don't need a power forward. You just prove
Bro,
my point.
the Pelicans.
Nah, bro, you
Oh
don't need
yeah.
a power forward. You just
Oh, yeah.
you need
Pelicans,
two small forwards.
Pelicans.
No, but Davis is like a center. He's like a
Listen,
What the
you
fuck?
don't
He's
need a power forward. All you need is
he's
two
a power
small
forward slash
forwards.
center.
Listen, bro, all the best teams have two small forwards. Look at Golden State.
But
two
but
small
Anthony
forwards.
Davis is an oddball. He's like a crazy power forward. He's like some hybrid guy. Like he's not a natural
Bro,
power
Anthony
forward.
Still a
Davis
power
is
forward though. Like
small forward, bro.
Yeah, he's like a point forward. That's what I think he is, man.
He's a
He can do
small
everything, man.
yeah, but
Like,
they're not
on,
succeeding
like,
either.
everything.
They're not
Defensively,
succeeding
Basically,
either.
what
That's
you
the
way
explaining
too
is
good.
he's a GOAT. That's what I'm hearing.
Yeah,
Listen,
no,
if
he's
you
not
have
a
a
goat.
good small forward,
Anthony
he's a
Oh,
Davis.
he's
center big.
oh, come on. He's a GOAT in today's NBA. He's a GOAT.
Anthony Davis? He's a
Yeah,
goat?
He's top five. He's
in
top
ttoday's
five. Top
NBA,
five.
yeah.
Top five.
He's a GOAT in today's
five.
Yeah, he's a
Top
great
five,
power
top five.
forward.
I'm not saying a
Honestly,
legit.
it is kinda
I'm not
like
saying
he's
a
losing quite a
GOAT.
lot.
I'm not saying a GOAT as in all time GOAT. I'm saying a GOAT in today's NBA. Yeah. How many big men are you taking
But
above
his success
Anthony
was
Davis?
not there.
That doesn't make
Only
sense.
went to the playoff like
How
A goat
many
in
big
today's
men-
game.
How
Yeah,
I get what
the
you're saying.
greatest
I get
of
what
all
you're saying.
time in today's NBA.
I get what you're
I
saying.
think the greatest.
I get what you're saying. I
He's-
get what you're saying.
Okay. So for example, like when we say,
Yeah,
oh,
I know.
He's
Nah,
a
my
top
God.
okay, I'm
Nah,
just
my
saying
goodness.
because
The
I'm
excellent
just
player
saying-
in today's
Yo,
I'm saying-
why are we talking about the Pelicans?
because
That's
we just
facts,
said
that's
who the
facts.
team.
Well,
Pelic- what's- the
Yeah,
Pelicans-
because I said name
All
a
right,
team.
all
where
right,
power
all right.
forwards are
All right,
Last
next
team,
team,
last
next
team,
team,
last
next team,
team.
next team,
This
next
is
team, next
this
team.
is
Last
Taj's
team is
team.
Uh-oh.
Chicago Bulls. We beat them 6.
Everybody in this
Jimmy
chat is gonna
Butler's
say
Stay healthy.
everybody
let
in-
Rondo play.
Everybody in this podcast is gonna say trade Jimmy Butler. I already know.
Get rid of Jimmy. Get rid of D Wade. Get rid of all them
Trade
old
Jimmy.
dudes on your team.
Nah, get rid of D
Trade
Wade.
Get rid of Wando.
D-Wade-
Try to
D-Wade is
get
not
Markel
Wade-
Fultz.
Wade-
Try to get Markel Fultz.
Low key,
Try to get
I
Markel
wouldn't.
Fultz.
I wouldn't trade
Try
Jimmy if I'm them.
to
Low key,
get-
like
Y'all would. Y'all should. Jimmy Butler.
I try to build
Like,
around
they-
him. Low
He
key.
don't want to be there. You can see it. Jimmy Butler does not want to be there. I can see it in his eyes, man. He does not want.
He
when I
might
saw
You
that
demand
see
to
it
be
in
with
his
him.
eyes.
I look like he was. It's not that. The direction for the Bulls right now
You can
is
see it
going
in
to
his
nowhere.
The things
No, you
Clipper
can
fans
see it,
tell
honestly.
you.
Yo,
He can see it in his eyes. Get out of here.
So when he's playing, when
What
he's
does that
playing, you look
mean?
at him, you're like, oh yeah, he definitely doesn't want to be there.
They barely
Just
made
in
the
his
playoffs.
eyes.
They barely made the playoffs.
Not his
man.
body language, his eyes.
Yeah,
And
his
then,
eyes.
we're talking about the Eastern Conference.
Eyes.
They made bad moves. They made bad moves.
Yeah, they
all
did make
for the
bad
last
moves.
few years.
But they gotta,
I said they got lucky.
bro.
Like, they traded
You know
Jerry
why they're an
Rose.
8 seed is
They came
because
nowhere.
they
That's a W.
literally did the worst possible job of building around Jimmy Butler. You signed Dwayne Wade. That's like
Jimmy Butler
the
was
worst thing you could do.
Get him out of there. Free him, man. He needs.
But they
Yo,
could
Wade-
actually
Wade
build
is
around
not
it if they
going to
tried.
help them. Dwayne Wade is there to retire. He just
Yeah,
wants
he's
the
not
money.
there
He's just
to-
there.
He
Like,
do need to
my
retire,
career
he
is
do.
done. I got my titles. I'm just here because it's my hometown. I'm not here to. Like,
Bro,
I
he should
guess
not have. He
believe
should not have been
he's
a
trying to win
starter.
titles.
He should not have been a starter on that team.
Well,
Yeah.
that is their. He's getting the Paul Pierce treatment, basically, kind of.
He should.
But he's still
not.
not
He had 2
Is this
points
a
in the
serious
last
conversation?
game.
He still can play. He can still play.
He's not. He can't play defense. He can't
Hold on,
shoot threes.
wait.
Yeah, he can't
hold
play
on,
defense.
because I
He can
literally
barely
heard,
shoot.
I really heard one of y'all disrespect this man and literally compare him to Paul Pierce of a team. No,
Well,
no, he's not
he's
like Paul
at his
Pierce
end of
at
his
all,
career.
at all.
He's getting towards the end of his career though. Let's admit
Paul
that.
Pierce don't
He is
play.
no longer the D.
He ain't
He is no
playing.
longer the D Wade that we all know. He's no longer the D Wade from the Flash. He is gone.
You do realize
D-Wade
this
that
man
we
can
know
shoot
is
threes
done.
now, right? This is a new D
But
Wade
barely.
altogether. He can shoot now.
Barely. But
He
barely.
couldn't shoot
He
at
can't
first.
shoot.
So
dude. He can't
barely
shoot.
being able to shoot is better than not being able to shoot.
But
Am I right?
that is still not enough.
No, he's like a
Regardless,
30%
He's trying to
3-point
compete
shooter.
against LeBron James.
I'm not saying. Okay,
He's trying
well,
to get. They're trying to get against LeBron. You think D Wade is going to answer that? D
he
Wade
can
is going
help
to
you
answer you against
recruit
LeBron.
like he did for Miami.
He should just come off the bench, dude.
So you guys picked up
And who's
Rondo
gonna
at
start?
first. Rondo was a
A
terrible
shooter,
pick.
someone that can shoot, please. That
They
doesn't shoot a
traded
lot
their
of shots.
shooter.
Thank you.
Who?
They needed a
Denzel
shooter.
Valentine? That's who's gonna start now.
They traded
No.
Donovan.
Thank you. They traded their shooter. So who's
Not
starting?
Denzel Valentine.
So
Yo.
who's gonna start?
They
Jaren
traded-
Grant?
No, not like this season. I would start Paul Zipser instead of him.
Paul Zipser.
Yeah, I would.
You
Paul
Paul Zipser.
Come on,
Oh.
no, hey, if they look to sign a shooting guard next year, then they'll definitely have like a shooter that can be next to
Okay.
Jimmy Butler.
Over
in the
D
back.
Wade.
Yeah, over D Wade for sure. Because D Wade doesn't help their starting lineup. They're worse when he's on the floor with Jimmy Butler, and they're worse when he's on the floor in general.
Hey,
The
he
Spurs
low-key
team
brought them
defense
back,
is
though,
worse
like,
with Kawhi
game
Leonard,
6 or
Kawhi
something.
Leonard on the floor. That doesn't mean he should come off the bench.
Nah, D Wade is.
They're
it's
better
over.
when
D-Wade
he's
is
on the
done,
floor
man.
overall.
Look, you saw him in the playoffs. He was struggling to get dunks. D
scored
Wade is.
two
But he was
He
getting
missed that, though.
free.
He missed
I
that,
was-
though.
knees are gone.
Yeah, that's why. Why you gonna pick up a guy like that? He was getting injured with
Dude,
the Heat like every
he
other
scored
game.
2 points in the last game.
He scored
Okay.
what?
He
All right,
scored
he's done.
2 points in the last game.
He's
He
done
made
with it.
one shot.
You
He's
can't.
not there.
In the
All
elimination
right. Well,
game.
Dwayne Wade and Gabrielle Union. If y'all ever see this, just know Dom never disrespected you like that. You're still a great player to me. I don't know. I don't know what these guys are saying.
We
I don't know
respect
what
his
they're on.
legacy. It's just
I
like right
res-
now, like I respect
mean-
Paul
Yeah,
Pierce,
yeah.
like to
Yeah,
the highest. It's
Come
just
on,
Right now, he's clearly
Not
How
good.
many? How many shooting guards are above Dwayne Wade in today's NBA?
a lot,
Right now.
a lot.
In
How
today's
many?
NBA,
How many is a lot? How many?
Like 15?
Yeah, I'd say
15.
15.
Name 15 shooting guards better than Dwayne Wade, please. Name. I don't even think you can name 15 shooting guards without looking at 2K. So please name 15 shooting guards better than Dwayne Wade.
Yeah,
Clay,
he's
Clay's
doing-
one of them.
Clay,
DeRozan, McCollum,
DeRozan,
That's three.
That's three.
DeRozan, that's 4.
Are we counting
Bradley
Harden? Are we
Beal.
counting Harden?
Avery Bradley,
No,
Avery
Harden's
Bradley,
point guard.
4.
Deion
Harden's
Waiters.
point guard. 7 apparently.
Deion
Deion
Waiters.
Waiters apparently. Okay. Wait. Whoa. Don't wait. That's 7. Go ahead.
That's 7.
Patrick Beverly, since he's a shooting guard, I guess.
Nah, we
No, Patrick Beverly's a point guard. Stop talking. Stop.
Point guard.
Stop.
James Harden's the point guard. How's that?
I
the
honestly take Westbrook.
You can't play 2 point guards on
I
the court at
take
the same time.
Kentavious
That's
Caldwell.
illegal.
Yeah, I take KCP. KCP.
And I
case?
take
No,
KCP.
these become shooting guards. What?
I take Wesley Matthews as well.
Wesley
Guys are disrespecting
Matthews.
D
I
Wade.
take Oladipo over D
Yo,
Wade.
Oladipo, that's 10.
Yo,
Okay, let's
you
go.
are-
Keep going. That's 10. We got 5 more.
I take
Then go
Middleton.
away.
Chris
Seven.
Middleton.
Middleton.
Oh, yeah,
Chris Middleton. Okay.
for sure.
I am
Chris Middleton,
sleep.
I
Wait,
gotta
are you
look at
guys-
the rosters. You know,
Wait,
on
hold
top
on.
of that.
Yo, I
Yo,
don't know if I can agree.
Yes, King. Yes, King.
KCP.
KCP,
Oh my
Dion, and
God.
Wesley
Also,
Matthews are better than
Honestly,
Dwayne
my
Wade.
God.
honestly,
I am
the shooting guard position is
Victor
dead.
Oladipo.
Gabrielle
The shooting guard
Union.
position is dead.
I am
Bro,
sorry
are
if
you
you
guys-
ever
No,
hear
listen.
this. Dwayne Wade,
The
I'm never
Shooting guard
disrespecting you like
position
that.
is
Yo.
dead in general.
J.R.
That's already fair
Smith?
to say. The shooting guard
JR,
position
I
is
put
dead.
JR up
God.
there.
Yo, you guys, this is
Shooting
blasphemy.
guards aren't there anymore.
Dom, bro, you hear this?
Bradley
Dom,
Beal,
you
do
hear
we
this?
already
I
put
would,
Beal
I
up
would
there?
only say
We got Devin
those
Booker.
players.
We already
got
said
Devin
Bradley
Devin
Beal.
Somebody
Booker.
comment.
Devin Booker.
Devin
Oh
Booker.
my
Yep. Devin
gosh.
Booker. That's
Yeah,
11.
Oh my
I'll give
gosh.
you that.
Right
You guys
now.
need to
Say
stop.
Devin Booker is
King,
better
right
than
now.
Dwayne Wade
You
right
guys
now.
need to
King, right
stop.
now, though.
Right
Right
now,
now.
yes.
I don't care.
Right
He's
now.
not. They're not.
Yes, he is.
Right
Dwayne Wade
now,
did
right
nothing.
now.
Right now.
Dwayne Wade did not
Right
do
now,
anything.
Wesley Matthews is not better than Dwayne Wade. That's dead to me.
AC.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. That killed me.
But
You
it doesn't
probably-
matter.
you
Dwayne Wade was
could've
not
made-
the piece you needed. Dwayne Wade was not the piece.
Okay, you would be like,
Apparently,
hey,
Wesley Matthews is the piece you need.
yeah,
Apparently,
yeah, we would.
compared to Dwayne Wade.
I would rather have Wesley Matthews. I would rather
You'd
have
rather
Weslly
have-
Matthews on my
What-
team.
Wesley
okay,
Matthews
okay.
is definitely
So
a
you
better
rather?
guy.
So no.
He's there
Let's
for
go.
longer.
Since Dwayne Wade ain't the same player,
Oh my
let's pull up
God.
Wesley Matthews numbers this year.
Oh my gosh.
Wait,
It's not
Wesley
about
Matthews
the average.
has-
14
It's not about the
Wesley
numbers.
Matthews has an opportunity to.
It's not about the numbers.
Get
You're
better.
right. You
No,
just told
he's
me
a better
that.
defensive
You,
player.
Oh
you
my
just told
defensive
me that
players.
Dwayne Wade scored 2 points in his
Oh
last
my
game, but it's
Wesley
not about the
Matthews
numbers.
can get
Yeah,
better.
All right.
Wesley
I
ain't
got
no
the stats right here. Wesley Matthews
Oh
averaged
my
right,
13 and a
Dwayne
half
Wade.
points. 13 and a half points.
KCP.
But he's a lockdown defender, and Dwayne
Yes,
Wade
sir.
can't.
What was his defensive stats? Okay, he's a lot of defender. Please shout out some
Oh
defensive
my-
stats, please.
Defensive
Yeah,
stats,
please.
1.1 steals, 0.2 blocks.
No, that's not. No, but look at how good
That's
they
not
were on
bad.
defense.
Oh my
Okay,
goodness.
now,
Bad.
please pull up
Not
Dwayne
bad.
Wade because you said 2 players. I don't give a shit about the team.
Dwayne Wade's
That's
when
defensive
we're
rating
talking
is
about
when you're a
terrible.
starter and you're
Oh
Dwayne
my
Wade, you can get as
God.
much shots as you
All
want.
right,
You can score.
D Wade,
Wait,
right
did
here.
you just say Gordon Hayward?
D Wade, 18 points. 4.5 rebounds, 4 steals.
KCP.
I mean, four assists, 4
I'm about to say 4 steals, really?
Yo,
Hello.
KCP.
Yeah, I would take
He is, man.
KCP
He's
is a
a-
lot.
he's a
Oh
shooter.
my God.
shooter.
KCP's
Oh
good.
He shot
my
31%.
Why are you sipping on
goodness.
KCP like that?
Oh
KCP's not
my
bad.
And
God.
D Wade only
40%
played
from the
60
field.
games.
You guys are
Only
giving me a heart
played
attack
60
right now. You guys need to stop, bro.
Look.
You guys are saying this to a Miami Heat fan.
Hey,
You
bro.
guys dare to say this to a Miami Heat
Hey,
fan.
Miami
sorry,
D Wade is
man.
better than
Oh
all.
my
Miami
It's
D
not
Wade
We're
Miami
not
D
talking
Wade.
Yes,
about
of
now. We're not
course.
talking about
It's not
Dion
Miami D
Waiters.
Wade.
Yo,
not Miami.
Dion Waiters.
All-Star.
You
Yo,
should have.
I'm a Paul Pierce fan. I'm gonna say, but like,
Yo,
Luke
Dion
Mbamute is better than
Waiters.
him right now. Not gonna
Yo,
lie.
Dion Waiters.
Bro, don't you like Deion Waiters?
Yo, but he's not better than. Oh my
Now he
God.
is.
Yeah,
We
He's
he
better
he
than
had a
D Wade
way
right
better
now.
year.
Right
Yeah,
now.
he
We're not
is.
talking about
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
he is.
guys. I think I'm just gonna stop.
Listen,
Just doing
listen. He has a better upside than D Wade. D Wade has no more upside. He is declining. D Wade is on the way.
Right
Oh,
now,
talking
about
it's,
right
it's
now.
not it's not like all the time. Obviously, we'll pick D
Not
Bro,
Wade.
all
we're
time.
not talking about your
Obviously,
D Wade
will
from
destroy
last
any-
from
Nigga, right now,
2015.
Oh no.
Wesley
We're talking about
Matthews is not better than Dwayne
final
Wade. I don't care
I would
what you
rather have
tell me.
Wesley Matthews on the Bulls than Deion.
You can argue with me about Devin Booker, maybe even KC fucking W or P
No,
or whatever the fuck his last
no,
name is.
Casey.
No.
But you're not about to argue with me that Wesley Matthews,
I'd rather have
who
Wesley
hasn't
Matthews.
been the same since he was on the Trailblazers,
I'd
is better
rather
than
have
Dwayne
him
Wade
on
this year.
I'd rather have him on the Bulls.
But
Seth
he
Curry
has
started
a better
above
chance
Wesley
of being
Matthews.
better.
Get out of here.
But he has
Don't-
a better.
I don't
chance-
wanna
he has a
hear
better
it.
chance
No,
of
Wesley
getting
Matthews.
better.
All right,
But he has a
point
better
is,
chance
he's
of
not
getting
top 10
better.
anymore. Point is, he's not top 10 anymore.
I think he's still top 10.
We just named like 10.
You didn't watch 82 Bulls
The
games.
last,
Okay,
the
you
last
didn't watch
four
82
people you
Bulls
named
games.
for the shooting guards were not better than Dwayne
didn't
Wade,
watch
so
82
he's top 10.
top
Hold on.
people
You say you don't watch
top
82
10.
Bulls games. Did you watch 82 Mavericks games? I bet you didn't
That's
even
what I'm
watch
saying.
10.
I don't think you like really.
Oh,
You
yeah,
putting Wesley Matthews above him. I don't think you watch as many games as you
my
think,
God.
bro.
Yeah, Wesley Matthews
Hey,
did.
hey, my son Dirk Nowitzki is nice. All right.
The
Yo,
Mavericks shouldn't have been in the
but we
playoffs.
need to. This is getting out of hand, bro. You guys are saying some real blasphemy right now.
So is Porzingis better than Dirk right now?
Yeah,
Yes.
As of right now, yes, definitely.
Right now?
I'll take
That's not an
Porzingis
argument.
over Dirk right
That's not
now.
an argument.
Okay.
Right now, yeah.
Exactly.
That is a point we're trying to make.
Yo,
Right
Dom,
now,
you hear
we're
this,
saying
bro?
Porzingis,
Oh
like
my.
Porzingis has a better
Porzingis is
upside
better
than
than
Dirk.
Dirk. Are you saying he's not?
He at the
I
Are you
didn't
saying
say
he's
anything.
not?
I'm not saying anything.
who said he's not?
I'm not saying anything either.
But all time, Dirk Nowitzki is better.
Yeah.
But then we're not talking about all time. We're talking
Right.
about this year.
But
D
right
Wade right
now,
now, this
you
year,
think
is not
Porzingis
the
is
D
better
Wade
than
from 5 or
Dirk
6
Nowitzki
years ago.
right now?
Yes, right now, yes.
Obviously.
Yeah.
Yes.
He is
Easily.
better defensively and probably offensively. Yes,
Probably he is.
I think he is
Yeah,
definitely.
he is. Yeah, he is.
Yeah, definitely.
All right.
What I'm talking about.
That's gonna wrap up the conversation for like what the team should do. Okay. But I think we just gotta go through the weekly predictions now. Monday we got Raptors, Cavs.
Yes.
Cavs,
Cavs.
Cavs.
We got Rockets, Spurs. Same day.
Spurs. Whoa, I'm
Spurs.
tripping.
Spurs. I'm gonna go Spurs on that one as well.
Spurs.
Tuesday we got Wizards and Celtics.
Wizards.
Wizards.
I'm going C's. I'm repping. We got Warriors, Jazz. I'm gonna go Warriors.
Yeah, Warriors.
Jazz.
Probably take it.
Warriors.
Okay, Dom. Wednesday we got Cavs versus Raptors.
Raptors. No, not Raptors. I take Raptors in the third game, but not the second game.
All right. Anyone else? I think everyone's going Cavs.
Yo,
Honestly, I want to hear. Honestly, I want to see a conversation with Dom and Stephen A. Smith.
Bro, I would love that.
yo,
If I ever
that
got a
would
chance
be
to argue with
hilarious.
Stephen A, that'd make my day.
would love
Honestly,
to watch
Stephen
that.
A's the goat at like debating and shit. He'll just yell you out.
No, he wouldn't. What? I'm LeVar Ball out there. He ain't yelling me out.
Yo,
Hey,
that would be
listen,
LeVar Ball.
if I start
2.0.
listen,
wanna
if I
see
start losing to Stephen A, I'm just shouting out nonsense at that point. It don't even matter what I say. I'm just getting my point across.
We got Rockets,
That would be- that
Spurs,
would be
game
la-
2, same day.
Rockets.
Rockets.
Spurs.
I'm going Spurs. Spurs as well.
I said Spurs home court, man.
Thursday, Celtics, Wizards, game 3.
Wizards.
That's somewhere I'm gonna go
Wizards.
to Wizards. I'm gonna go Wizards on that one.
Yeah, Wizards.
Yeah,
2-1.
Wizards gonna be at home, so yeah.
Yeah. We got Wizards. Warriors, Jazz, game 2.
Jazz.
Warriors.
Warriors.
How can you say Jazz?
Cause I can. I want to be different. Because if they win, I want to come in and like, hey, what happened?
Wait, you said Jazz game 1 and 2?
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
I told you. Listen, first of all, I said Warriors in 6. So those are the first 2 games they win.
blasphemy. Yo, get Stephen A. Smith in here. He's gonna be like blasphemy. I'm gonna be dying.
All right. Friday we got game 3, Raptors, Cavs. No Raps on that one actually.
I got Raptors.
Wait,
Raptors
I got
Raptors
time
game
out,
3.
time out. So you say they're gonna sweep the Jazz are gonna sweep the Warriors?
No, he said.
No, I'm not
Warriors
saying
in
they will
6.
sweep the Warriors.
Wait,
They're
wait,
probably gonna win
wait.
in 6.
So wait, if the Jazz win 2 games, they're gonna win the first 2 games at the Warriors' home.
Yeah.
Are you?
Yeah, and then he said the Jazz.
At Oracle Arena.
He said the Warriors will win 4 in a row after that.
The most loudest fans of all time. And
I'll
they're gonna win
still
2
take Jazz.
games.
I
There.
don't know. OKC's up there.
I'm still taking
OKC's
Jazz
up
all
there.
day.
Okay. One of them. Against I don't know.
He's taking the Jazz first 2 games.
Okay,
That's cool.
Respect the
That's
decision.
me
You
being
gotta
me.
respect
I
the decision.
accept your opinion.
That's cool.
I
All right.
accept your opinion. And their way, but
Rocket Spurs game 3.
Spurs.
I'm going Rockets on that one.
Rockets. Yeah, I can say Rockets.
'Cause that's at home. And then Saturday we got Warriors, Jazz game 3.
Warriors.
Jazz.
Jazz.
Warriors. What?
Wait, you
So
said
you
Jazz?
said 3 games.
You
You
said
said
Jazz?
3 games in a row.
Again.
So the Warriors gonna be the Jazz gonna have 3 games.
All right, you know what? I'm gonna respect his opinion. We don't.
Hey, we have to. We
disrespect
always
him.
have to just end it with. We're gonna respect your opinion.
Oh my goodness.
And Sunday we actually have 3 games. We got Cavs and the Raptors game 4.
Cavs.
Raptors.
I'm
Yeah.
gonna go Cavs on
Cavs.
that one. I'm gonna go Cavs on that one. And then Wizards Celtics game 4.
Celtics.
Celtics.
I'm gonna go Celtics. So
I
Celtics,
think
to me
Celtics,
would
yeah.
get
I
3-1
think
lead right there. And then we got the Spurs and the Rockets game 4.
Spurs.
Rockets.
I got Spurs right there. But I think that's gonna conclude the podcast, man. This was a pretty rowdy podcast, man. It's up there. It's up there. But I just want to say thank you guys again. This is what 18th episode. Channel's growing, the podcast is growing, and thanks to Taj for coming on and Georgia as well.
Yo, all I gotta say is, man, so much blasphemy was said on today's episode, man. Apparently the Jazz. Apparently the Jazz are gonna go up 3-0 against the Warriors. Apparently KCP's better than D Wade. Apparently,
Yeah, hey, I would rather have.
What?
Hey, no,
I would rather have. I would
Jesus
rather have
Christ,
Dwayne
man.
Wade than KCP, but
Jesus Christ, that's what I'm saying, man. You guys are bugging. You guys are bugging so hard. You guys are bugging so hard this episode, but it's honestly whatever.
Yeah.
this is how these things go. This is how these things go now.
This is how it goes, man. Apparently,
This is
D Wade's
normal
not a
for us.
top 10 shooting guard, but I'm
He's not
not.
even top 15.
He's not.
D Wade's not
Right
top
now.
15 no more.
Jesus
D Wade's an
Christ.
all-time top 5, but he's not top 15 in today's.
He's the third best shooting guard.
Paul
of all
Pierce is a
time.
top 10 small forward. He's not top 10
No, he's
today.
not. Get out of here with that.
Paul
thank
Pierce
you.
not top 10 small forward.
Nah,
Get out of here with
Pierce is
that.
not
Get out of
starting.
here with that.
All right, that's a different conversation. We're wrapping up the podcast.
Paul Pierce is a
He
top
thought he
10.
had followers on
Nah,
that.
nah,
He
nah,
thought
nah,
he
nah,
had
nah.
support.
Just wrap.
All right, closing statements.
I would like to say, honestly, just before anybody say anything, shout outs to my cousin, Keon Adams. He got drafted in the 7th round by the Steelers last night. What was it last night or Saturday night? It doesn't matter. My cousin got drafted. Shout out to you, big cousin.
Hey,
all
shout out
day.
to him.
What's up?
And follow me
Shout
on
out to him,
Twitter.
man.
Now listen, guys, when y'all see his rating on Madden, it might be like a 62. Don't judge him, okay? It's the 7th round. It's not much.
You're right.
At least he's in the video game though. That's cool.
Yeah.
Hey, he's in there though. Hopefully he got a
He's
picture.
in there.
Not Madden, dude. They
Yeah.
be doing black faces. I don't like that.
Yeah, no, shout out to everybody in the chat. Thanks for having me on. Well, I'm a normal, so yeah, so, but yeah.
Hey, yo, George, trying to closing statements.
Well, I gotta say, give a shout out to UV2, the rap group, you already know what it is. Thanks for having me on. Hopefully I'll be back for more podcasts like this. Thanks for having me on, guys. Thanks. Shout out to everyone in the chat. Everyone have a great night.
All right, KB.
Shout out to everybody. I love you guys. I love seeing you guys in the comments, and I love socializing with you. You can talk to us with the after with the
Oh yeah, the Discord. The
Put the link in the
Discord.
description.
Yo, we
Oh,
always forget to.
yes,
Yo, we always
and
forget to
oh,
plug the
dude,
Discord.
listen,
Yes.
and do not be hesitant to hit me up on Twitter with any questions you have. Somebody did
Yeah,
that to me when I was
don't
at
ask
work.
any
It surprised the hell out of me. It was a
Yo,
basketball
any
question.
question.
Hop
But
on the
yeah,
Discord,
definitely hit me
bro.
up.
The Discord's lit as hell. You know, you guys
Yeah.
can hop on there.
It's
Discord do
crazy
be
over
lit.
there, man. Just hop in
Discord.
there.
All right,
Just
someone
ask us
put
any
the link
question
in the
you want.
chat. Someone put the link.
Add me
Yeah,
on
but-
Xbox too. Let's not forget that. Frost got down. I'm still looking for. Listen, man. I need people to make these videos.
Shout out to
with, these
Mr.
GTA
Unknown.
videos, man. Come on, people, hit me up. I need help.
I see you, Mr. Unknown. Shout out to you, man. I'll give you a shout out.
All right, Taj,
Yo,
closing statements, man.
Yo, link to Discord is in the chat. Just letting you guys know.
Shout out to everybody who agreed with me about D-Wade not top 15 shooting guard, but yeah, that's
Spam them A plus in chat.
Nah, bro,
I had
he's
to
not
put him in
top
one
15. He's not top 15, bro. All right, but
That's
my
right
closing
there.
statements. Paul Pierce is a top 10 small forward.
Right now?
yeah, right
No,
now.
not right now. Like all time.
Nah, he meant all time.
Oh, okay,
He's
all
not even
time.
top.
Dude, he's a
not
top
10
5
all
player in
time.
the NBA.
But
What?
yeah, we're
I
gonna
don't
head
know.
out, man. We're gonna head out.
Wait for another
Link
day.
to the Discord in the chat. Peace out.